Good afternoon and welcome to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground, home of cricket in Hong Kong. For the Cricket Hong Kong Premier League T20 series, Aaron Bush with you, and a huge game we have this afternoon. It's Pakistan Association Cricket Club Premier up against United Services Recreation Club Premier. First time seeing PACC in the series. They had the bye in the first week, and it's going to be a huge game here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Joining me in commentary this afternoon, it is Matt Botters-Botfield. Good afternoon, Botters.
Good afternoon, Bushy. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's going to be a great clash between these two, as you say. It's the first game for PACC. I've tipped them to win the whole comp, Bushy, on the 8 for 52 podcast.
You have.
But I think it's going to be tough for them today.
Yeah.
A number of players out on national duty.
Well, we'll go through the team lists and you can let us know who should be in the team and is missing. I'll start with Pakistan Association Club. Now, we should just mention, you see on your screen, United Services Recreation Club won the toss, elected to bat. They'll be out to bat in 7 minutes' time. Pakistan Association Cricket Club team today, captain Tanveer Afzal. Also in the side, Alian Muhammad Zahir, Edisham Muhammad, Hafiz Khan, Hasib Muhammad, friend of the broadcast, of course, Ishtaq Muhammad. 12th man will be Adil Khan. Manjinder Sunny Singh is in the side today. Muhammad Wahid Khan, Navdeep Singh, Saim Shahzad Muhammad. As a sheet gets blown over in a gust. And Tariq Malik into the side. We've seen big numbers from him on Saturday comps, Botters.
Have indeed. I'll take you through the USRC lineup for today. Aftab Hussain, Ali Hassan, Ali Muhammad Khan, Asad Rashid, Benny Singh, Fahad Hayat, Ghazanfa Muhammad, Imran Arif, Akbar Khan, Waqas Khan, and captain and wicketkeeper Shahid Wasif, and the 12th man is Jagjit Singh.
Yeah, we were mentioning with national duties, Hong Kong China team away in Qatar. There's 4 big names out for PACC today, Botters.
Yeah, none bigger than Yasim Murdasa and Zishan Ali. We've also got 2 others out, Isan Nawaz, and who's the 4th?
Anas Khan.
Anas Khan, that's right.
So that's 4 huge. So that gives USRC, who went very close to taking down HKCC last week, an undermanned Hong Kong Cricket Club Premier. USRC should have won that one, but they've got a good chance today.
Yeah, when I tipped PACC to win on the 8 for 52 podcast, to win the whole tournament, I thought these players would be back available today, but they're not. So it's going to be tough for them. USRC would go in favourites, I would suggest. Yeah,
nobody in the USRC side playing for Hong Kong China at the moment, with Ghazanfa not in the side, so he's playing today. So that's a full-strength side against a side missing 4 superstars of PACC. The youngsters are going to have to stand up, especially the ones that we're talking about, Saturday players like Hasib Muhammad and Tariq Malik.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to seeing Alian out there. Alian Muhammad just came through the under-19s national setup in the Premier League here now. Expecting big things from him today. Hopefully he can put some runs on the board. There's still plenty of danger in that Pakistan Association side. I'm not suggesting for a second they're out of it, because they're not at all. I expect a really tight game, but I think USRC on paper just probably have the edge.
We've got 2 big games in the Cricket Hong Kong T20 Premier League series going on today. This one here from Ting Kwong Road, and also another match up the hill we'll keep an eye on. That also gets underway at 1:30 p.m. Hong Kong versus Diasqua, Little Saiwan.
And there's cricket everywhere, of course. The under-19 boys are away down in Thailand playing their huge semi-final clash today up against Kuwait, and a win will see them promoted to Division 1. And it's fantastic news down there at the moment. Hong Kong are batting first, and after 46 overs, they are 1 for 207 with Taran Lungani 74 not out, Shiv Mathur, he's 42 not out, and earlier than that, Arya Panjwani, he was dismissed for 65, the only wicket to fall so far.
Good news down there for the Hong Kong China under-19 side. Hopefully they can get over the line against Kuwait. Here, the umpires are out in the middle. Umpires John Prakash and Shelton de Cruz. The batters just making their way out now. Looks like Fahad Hayat's out in the middle. I'll just get confirmation on who's at the non-strikers end. And it looks like the captain, as usual, will grab the ball to bowl for PACC.
Well, it'd normally be Shahid Wasif opening the batting, but I'm not sure it is actually out there. We're just trying to see from our vantage point.
I've got Imran at the non-strikers end. He's at the strikers end. Well, they're both in 10, which is a little confusing. So One of them's Farhad Hayat. He's at the non-striker's end. Imran Arif opening down at the striker's end.
So no Shahid Wasif opening today, which is interesting.
As we said, the captain for PACC, Tanveer Afzal, will open the bowling from the Argyle Street end.
Bushy, a lot's going to rest on Tanweer today for this Pakistan Association team, both with the ball and the bat later on as well. Can be destructive with both.
Scorers ready, commentators ready, players ready. We're ready to get this round 2 game of the Cricket Hong Kong T20 Premier League Series underway. USRC winning the toss, selecting to bat. Oh, he's popped that straight up in the air. This could be a wicket off the first ball. And it is. It's a no ball, though. Oh, my goodness.
Overstep there, and I think Imran picked up on it, actually. I think he probably changed his shot. Saw the no ball call, went for the big one down the ground, didn't really get any of it. Taken it mid-off, but no ball, and that'll be a free hit, Bushy.
Well, that's a bit of excitement for the first non-legal delivery of the game. Free hit coming up. If Imran's picked that up from the umpire's call, he's picked that up in a split second, millisecond, and got away with it.
So they took the single there. So it's Hyatt now is going to enjoy the free hit delivery.
They got the long on in place, and also a deep square leg. And that's swatted in the air as well, but that might be a boundary to start with. Racing away, Malik trying to cut it off, but cannot. He took the catch off the no ball, but couldn't stop that one. And the first boundary in the books for USRC.
Yeah, just slapped the free hit through the offside there, beat the fielder at mid-off, and it ran away. Quick outfield here today at Ting Kwong Recreation Ground. The ball's retrieved on its way back to Tanweer.
And Tariq Nawaz Malik in the action twice in 2 balls. And that's hit hard again to the same bloke. Tariq in the action again, but they get through for a single.
That's Ali Muhammad out there, actually.
Confusion reigns, 2 number 10s out there, and the number 0 listed, Ali Muhammad Khan, is apparently out there. Oh, there's a mix-up here. Easiest of run-outs. It doesn't matter who it is because he's now gone. First wicket falls for USRC in a terrible mix-up.
Yeah, it was. It was all over the place. Ali Muhammad, he just took off. Imran, we could hear it from here, yelled out a big no. Ali Muhammad was left stranded in the middle of the wicket and actually gave it up in the end. He was that far out of his ground. Not the start they were looking for. He's a big hitter, Ali Muhammad. Could have done some damage, but he's got to go. Very disappointed. Run out in the first over.
Well, this action aplenty. We're only 3 legal deliveries in. We've had a catch off a no ball. A crunching 4 and now a mix-up. We thought that perhaps Shahid Wasif would open the batting. Well, he's coming in the first over.
Yeah, tactic obviously to send the pinch hitter in. Ali Muhammad first off. He showed great intent, but then was run out at the non-striker's end. First wicket. We're just 3 balls in.
Action aplenty. It is a T20, but probably wasn't expecting this much action in 4 deliveries, 3 of them legal. Oh, and a big fresh airy to start off as well.
You know, the run out hasn't changed Imran's intent. He's still going to go hard early in the power play. Joined out there by his captain. You got head coach out there with the captain.
2 balls remaining in the... Imran Arif just checking the field placing, that deep square leg, and long on still on the ropes. Oh, he's tried to hit that hard, and our man Tariq in the action again.
Yeah, he's certainly got the ball magnet on at the moment, hasn't he? USRC trying to target the short boundary, obviously a short boundary to the bowler's end at Mission Road.
That's why we almost always see the bowling start from this end. So the last over, the 20th, is bowled to the longer softball ground end from that end.
More field changes here. Inside the circle, looks like they're going to put a slip in for the final delivery of the first over.
I think that's wise, the way Imran's swinging at it. And they got that fresh area ball go before the drive. And here it is. Well, he does get a leading edge, but just runs to that short third position. No run. Excitement plus after 1. USRC 7 for 1.
Yeah, very eventful first over. No balls, free hits. Suicidal run out.
Maybe it's the pitch carrying on from this morning's women's T20 T20 Premier League game, Craigengower versus Lantau. There was some interesting things going on in that game. We had a no ball because the follow-through hand hit the stumps. We had a full toss off the pitch bowled, but was called wide because it didn't bounce. So we had to get the rule book out on that one. Yeah, and then of course Carrie Chan's 13 boundaries in a 91 off 51.
Magnificent.
Yep. So there's runs to be had.
Going to have spin from the softball end to open it up.
Looks like same Shazad into the attack. Runs here all the way to the boundary for a 4. Races away for a boundary to start with in this over. And again, full toss this time, gets away with it, drives it hard, picked up and gets through safely for a single. Sheed Wasif moves to 5 off just 2 deliveries. Oh, this one going big. Nobody back down there, even though they got a man on the rope. Into the side screen for 6, a maximum from Imran Arif. Tries it again. They've got a protection down there at long on the ropes. He went straight the first time. That one went more towards that position for a single. Runs continuing for USRC.
Yeah, Imran showing attacking intent pretty much on every delivery.
Oh, and a good quicker ball. This zips through for a dot against Wasif.
See, a lot of the softballers have come out for a look over there. Bushy international softball on over there today.
Oh, and a thick inside edge. Goes past the leg stump. They get through for another single. Now, you were telling me that there's an international softball competition next door.
Yeah, Singapore playing Hong Kong over there.
Perhaps maybe some of the Singapore cricketers also play softball and vice versa.
It's quite possible. End of the second over. Score is 20 for 1.
Yeah, handy over there for USRC. 13 coming from it. Lucky a few times. That inside edge could have easily gone onto the stumps. Tanvir, the wicket taker. Well, he wasn't the wicket taker. It was a run out. Took a wicket on a no ball.
Still got the slip in. Bit of attack from Pakistan Association as well.
Masif on strike. Tanvir Afzal to continue from the Argyle Street end. And that's lofted under the short boundary. Is it going to go all the way? Edisham tries to get up there. That's smashed into the side screen for 6.
Yeah, that's huge down the ground, targeting the short boundary. Smashes into the side screen. Shahid Wasif in on the action. 4 and a 6. He's underway. 12 off just the 5 deliveries.
Quick shuffle forward. Gets to fall of the ball nicely. You can see it's hit 3/4 of the way up the side screen.
See Tanwir there, not very happy with the... Well, it's a no ball, that's why. He's talking about his front foot. This must be not happy where his front foot is, so... Shahid Wasif 6 off the no ball and now gets a free hit as well.
Nothing but interesting, these overs from Tanvir. And a nice ball, fresh airy.
Yeah, gets away with the free hit there. Wasif not able to get anything on that one.
Plenty of aggression from these two. Imran Arif, Shahid Wasif, 20 overs of course. No time to get your eye in. Tanvir resets. And that's been lofted large as well. It's gone all the way into the stands. It's a crowd catch. It's been put down.
Put down up there in the stand. Short boundary over there today. Where we are at Mission Road today, we're right over one side of the wicket. So much shorter to Wasif's leg side, and he's taken full advantage and lifted it over the top of mid-wicket for 6.
Did that man in the crowd just blame the sun getting in his eyes? There's no sun here today.
Yeah, there is absolutely zero sun, full cloud cover. He puts down the catch.
There's no money on offer for the crowd catchers here at the Premier League, so he's survived. Another 6 in the books. This time Tanvir saw Wasif coming, so put it in a little shorter. Gets away with a dot. Into the over-botters, give us an update on the under-19s down against Kuwait.
Will do.
Not down, but down out of Hong Kong. Where are they, Thailand?
Thailand, yeah.
Okay, we'll update that at the end of this over. 3 balls remaining in the third. Oh, there's an appeal for caught behind. Now there's chaos.
Beautifully bowled delivery from Tanwir there. He was certain that he'd found the edge of Shahid Wasif. He's protesting and looking at the umpire and looking at Shahid himself. It was a beautiful delivery. It was wonderfully bowled after a couple of 6s early in the over. He's just beaten him all ends up. He was certainly found the edge, but he did not. And then the keeper's had a shy at the stumps, missed, and it's gone through for a bye.
Oh, it's just rubbing salt into the wound for Tanvir. Imran on strike now. We thought about the tip and run, but they had that short mid-wicket waiting, lurking, keeping it to a dot.
Tanwir's a little bit frustrated. You can tell he's an enormous competitor, so experienced. He's bowled a couple of no balls. Thought he was dreadfully unlucky. Thought he found the outside edge.
Yeah, you won't like going for 20 off 2 overs. With still 1 ball remaining in the second. Like to get a breakthrough for PACC here. Shuffle across in front. Big appeal. And there is the wicket that I promised. Gets the breakthrough. Second wicket falls. USRC 34 for 2.
Yeah, I just said what a competitor he is, Tanwir. He's gone for a couple of 6s earlier in the over, bowled a couple of no balls, given away free hits. He's kept fighting and he's fought hard and he's picked up the wicket.
And he's shuffling across in front of the stumps there. Never a good look. Makes it a little bit easier for the umpire, and umpire John Prakash put the finger up. Tanvir gets the wicket to end the third over. And USRC Premier are 34 for 2.
Yeah, down in Thailand, Bushy, where the Cricket Hong Kong China under-19 boys are playing their big semi-final Division 2 clash up against Q8. And with the boys batting first, our boys batting first, they've finished on 3 for 234, their best batting performance of the tournament by a long way at the moment. Arya Panjwani, 65, Shiv Mathur, 43, Matthew Clayton, 1, Danny Mapp, 13 of 9 at the end, and Taran Lungani opening the batting, 85, Bushy, not out at the end of the 50 overs.
Well, can't ask for more than that from the boys. They just need to go and do it with the ball. They've been bowling well as well, so good luck to the lads in their game against Q8 back here. About to get the fourth over underway. Waqas Khan's come to the crease. He'll be at the non-strikers end. And starts with a wide. Saim Shahzad Muhammad into his second over. 14 coming from the first. $13 from the first, 2 from this one so far, with 1 legal delivery.
Just past the halfway of the power play, and probably not overly concerned that they've lost the 2 wickets, given the run rate is excellent.
11.37 at the moment.
Probably don't want to lose another one in the power play, but
just watchful.
Waqas Khan has obviously been around the international team, experienced player, played a lot of internationals for Hong Kong. He's just watchful there.
A couple of good dot balls and what has been a chaotic start to this game. 3.5 overs in, 36 on the board, 2 wickets. It's all been going on. Runs here as it's to the side of cover.
Yeah, well taken single there to get Waqas Khan underway. Down the ground. It's going to go all the way, is it? There it does. It clears the road, Bushy. Fantastic shot. Shahid Wasif clears the boundary again.
He's 25 off 11 now, Shahid Wasif. That's a big hit to that long boundary. Watch on the replay. He just shuffled down a little bit, got to the fall of the ball, punched it hard. Fuller this time. Digs it out but can't beat mid-off.
That's 4 gone. 4 overs down. 43 for 2. Shahid Wasif out of the gates quickly. 25 off just 12. 1 4 and 3 6s already.
Thank you very much. Didn't see a lot of turn there for Saim. Was talking to Carrie Chan, player of the match in the women's game. She said she was having fun out there with the ball because it was turning.
Okay.
So there's some grip and rip to get if you can master it. Maybe we'll see the likes of Gaz bring it to its full potential when USRC have a bowl. Tanvir will continue from the Argyle Street end. His figures so far, 2 overs, 1 for 20. Said just after that, before the final delivery, he wouldn't be happy with none for 20 off 2, so he gets a wicket with his final delivery of the second over. And here he is into his third. Waqas on strike, leading edge out to point. Good running. Bit of a slip over on the AstroTurf section.
Yeah, takes the single again, Waqas Khan. Give his captain Shahid Wasif the strike. And he is striking them well.
Oh, good effort ball there. You can see the signal from Waqas.
Yeah, Shahid Wasif there.
Is it Shahid? Yep.
You can see the movement away that Tanvir is generating. It beats him for the second time there. Keeper's coming up now, trying to restrict Shahid Wasif from coming down the track and targeting the short boundary.
Oh, that's gone straight up in the air. This could be a chance. It's going to fall safely between two players and then kneed on down to the ropes for four.
Oh, that's terribly unlucky for Pakistan Association and Tanwir Afzal. He's tried to pull it round the corner with Wasif and he's just top-edged it. There's never a chance of a catch, but when it's bounced and it's bounced up into the fielder's leg and gone across the rope for four. One of the luckiest boundaries you'll see, Bushy.
Salt in the wound for Tanvir there. Got the false stroke, went straight up. Found the gap, then found the thigh or hip of the player down there. Rolled away for four. This explosive start from USRC, still going at over 10 and over.
Ironically, the keeper just came up. If he was back, it would have been a catch for the keeper.
That's a fair point. Tanvir this time into the Yorker spot, but that's flicked away beautifully. I don't think Adesham can cut that off. He cannot. Four.
I'll tell you what, that went like an absolute bullet out of the middle of the bat. I thought it was going to be caught at mid-wicket. It was just to the left of him. He was never a chance. It went so quickly, and then it was too much for the long on-fielder as well. Another boundary for Shahid.
And much like this morning's game, USRC have brought up a milestone with a boundary. They move to 52. 2 balls remaining in the fifth. Been a good one for USRC, if not lucky. That one's going to go for four as well. It's just a matter of to get any bat pad or anything. Nope, wides.
Yeah, it's all fallen apart in the last 3 balls for Pakistan Association. Shahid Wasif, lucky top edge that went for four. A beautiful shot through the leg side for four, and then we've got 5 wides down the leg side.
Well, as you said, if the keeper was back, he probably would have taken that catch, and right then it's very difficult if Tanvir's going to push it down the leg side for a keeper up to the stumps to get anywhere near it. That said, the keeper has gone back to the traditional position. Nasib Mohammed with the gloves on today for PACC. Shuffles down the pitch a little bit, just smothers it in the end, and finally a dot ball after 3 very exciting deliveries.
Just one to come in the over. He took a wicket with the last ball of his last over. He'd love one here to get Shahid Wasif. He's just rocketed along to 33 off just 16 balls.
Current strike rate 206.
He's having fun.
Handy. Here it is, final delivery of the fifth. And it is a dot this time to end fire the fifth over. 5 overs done. USRC 57 for 2, going at a run rate of 11.4. And Botters, just ducking out of the commentary position, but the Hong Kong is up. The one you love so much. You won't call it the Manhattan anymore. You call it the Hong Kong. And the Hong Kong is looking very good for USRC Premier at the moment.
Well, it's only right, Bushy, when you've got 50% more high rises in Hong Kong than you do in Manhattan.
You went off and did the study, didn't you? You went off and got some stats on why it should be renamed.
You know me well enough to know that's the
the Sultan of Stats.
That's the exact truth.
So it's looking good for USRC Prem. They've had a change in bowling now from the softball ground end.
Last over in the power play. See if they can cash in again, going at over 11 and over so far.
Ishtaq Mohammed, we believe, coming into the attack. And whipped away nicely. Down to long on for a single.
Marcus Khan's only faced 5 deliveries, but I like what he's doing. He's got Shahid Wasif going all guns blazing at one end. He's just pushing a single and putting his captain on strike and letting him go. This attack. He throws that up and Wasif just hits him straight over extra cover. A couple of bounces to the short boundary out there. Another 4 for Wasif.
Just effortless. He didn't seem like he actually got all of that one, and it was only 2 bounces over the rope for 4. It is the shorter boundary, of course, the pitch being right across towards Ting Kwong Road, but made it look easy. Lofted round the wicket, gave himself room. He knows the players are inside the circle there. 4 runs more to Shahid Wasif.
Yeah, if he's still out there in half an hour's time, and they're going to look at a very big score, United Services Recreation Club. 62 for 2 with that boundary. Ishtiaq. How does he respond under pressure from Wasif? Ah, that's how he responds. He gets it straight through him. He takes the big wicket of Shahid Wasif. He's not going to be there in half an hour. He didn't last another 10 seconds. Wasif's got to go, Bushy.
Oh, what a great comeback after being crunched for 4. Watch this one. It's gone straight under, straight through the gate. Round the wicket. Gets it to turn back in and straighten. Shahid Wasif was like, what's happened? Why is everyone cheering? And it's like, your bail's missing off the top of your off stump, son.
Didn't Ishtiaq absolutely love it? Huge celebrations, fist pumping. He understands how big that wicket is. But that brings the very dangerous Akbar Khan out to the wicket.
He'd like the platform set for him, 62 for 3.
Well, you can take a little bit of time now to just figure out what the wicket's doing. Doesn't need to come out and go crazy from ball 1. The platform is there, as you say, for these two to capitalise.
And the last thing USRC would want from this point is to be bowled out before the 20th over, so need to put some partnerships together.
These two might choose just to play through the middle overs, take 5 or 6 and over, hit the bad ball when it's there. Short boundaries to the offside for Akbar Khan. Ishtiaq floats that up and well fielded off his own bowling.
Akbar Khan showing intent, footwork to start with. Always good to see.
Floats it up outside off stump, smashed but fielded at cover.
I was going to mention that Ishtiaq is bowling with his sunglasses on, but on that delivery he bowled them and they fell off his face.
Well, he's just resetting his sunglasses there as you speak. Yeah, he floats that up down the ground, that's 4. Oh, Akbar Khan. You can't bowl there to Akbar Khan. He'll take you every day of the week down the ground.
Sunnies or not, that one got crunched.
End of the over. That's the end of the power play. It's exactly 11 and over. 6 overs gone. 66 for 3.
Watch this replay. Akbar Khan got it right in the slot and bang. One bounce into the fence. 4.
Mohammad Waheed now. The young, fiery, quick from Pakistan Association. He's going to be bowling from the Argyle Street end. As we always mention, short boundaries down the ground, so you can't be too full. Otherwise, the USRC batters are just going to take you straight down the ground for 6. See Alian Mohammed warming up his bowling as well. We might see some off spin from him at some point, but first we're going to see Mohammad Waheed. For those of my generation, we've got a very Maxi Walker action. The Australian Victorian ex-test cricketer.
Gangly.
And pushes that down the leg side. Waqas Khan just watches it go through for a wide, and another 1 to the total.
First ball, it was quick.
He's quick. He's a genuine quick, Waheed. In the national squad. See if he can get this one a bit straighter. He's punched in the offside. Tricky single coming. Alian quick out of the blocks. Oh, well fielded. Direct hit might have been close at Akbar Khan's end. Alian, one of the best young fielders in Hong Kong. Got out of the blocks really quick there.
I think he was safe in the end, but that was brilliant fielding. Pick up and throw all in one action.
He's a wonderful fielder. Spent his whole under-19 national career in that position at cover effectively the whole time, and he just stops runs, saves runs. It's an important place, especially T20 cricket. Akbar Khan to face his first ball from Wahid. Oh, it beats him outside off. Hung the bat out there a little bit. Quick ball from Wahid.
See on the replay. Had him prodding forward. Dangerous. Gets away with it.
It's Fuller, leg stump, can't bowl there, that's 4. 2 full on his pad, short boundary, rockets away, 4 to Akbar Khan.
You could see what Wahid was trying to do there. He's trying to get that off-stump Yorker line, but just straight it onto the toes, and Akbar Khan, easy as you like. Watch this replay. Just eases it off his pads, keeps it behind square, keeps that deep square leg fielder out of play and gets the boundary.
Can he get it straight? He's on the pads again, down leg side, that's a wide.
Well, he needs to reset here. Got hit for a 4, then throwing it down leg side.
Oh, inside edge that time. Got away with it. They're thinking 2. Akbar Khan wants 2. Waqas Khan says, I've got no interest in 2. Just a single.
He really did have no interest, didn't he? Just turned around, put the hand up straight away. Akbar was pushing hard, wanted to chance it on the arm. Just a single in the end.
Outside off stump, finds the edge. Outside edge down to 3rd, just a single again.
That line on or just outside off is where he needs to be, and he looks good.
Yeah, just get back of a length outside off there. Make it difficult for the USRC batters. Last ball of Wahid's over. That's on that off stump line again. That's beaten the infield. They're thinking about 2. They're going to come back for 2. Yeah, very well run there. Akbar Khan, good call. He wanted 2 from the moment he left his bat. He got it. That's 7 overs gone. The score is 77 for 3.
Botters up the hill. The other Cricket Hong Kong T20 Premier League game is going on. It's Hong Kong Cricket Club versus Diasqua Little Saiwan. Little Saiwan have won the toss, elected to field. They put HKCC in, and they've got an early wicket, even though they're going quite expensive. HKCC 40 for 1 in the 5th over. Tell you who the wicket is. It's Matt Rosley out for 7. So Kinshit Shah and Rag Kapoor out in the middle for HKCC.
Yeah, very understrength HKCC, of course, with all their national players unavailable for this match today. Ishtiaq went for 9 in his first over, but picked up Wasif. Big wicket. Played into the offside there. Oh, good piece of fielding there. Cover coming around, sticking out the big left hand, and it's stuck. Waqas Khan single. He goes to 6. Akbar Khan's on 11. Pushes that through a bit quicker, finds the edge of Akbar Khan. Nearly went straight through him again, Bushy.
So close, just managed to get the edge of the bat on ball to protect the stumps.
Turning the strike over. Now it's Waqas Khan. He cuts well. But the man behind point, that's Waheed there. No mistake in the field.
Wakas missed out there. Shorter outside off. Gave himself enough room, but just managed to pick out the fielder.
He floats that one up. More comes down the wicket. But fielded off his own bowling. Good over this so far.
Yeah, just the 2 singles, 2 balls remaining.
It's just flicked. There's no run there either. The man at short mid-wicket fields well. One to come in the over. Can he finish it off, Ishtiak? It's been very good. And a change in field. Backward point. It's going outside the circle, back onto the rope. Sweeper coming in, who was at cover on the rope. Floats that one right up, and he goes to, well fielded again, straight to the man inside the circle. That completes the 8th over, and a very, very good one for Pakistan Association. 8 overs gone, 79 for 3.
I'll have to check the Hong Kong Manhattan, but I think that's the first time the run rate for USRC has dropped below 10, keeping that down to just 2 runs. So it's just under 10 and over now, going at 9.9.
Yeah, very good from Ishtiak there. And momentum in T20 is so important. If they could back it up with a wicket here in this over to Waheed, Pakistan Association, right in it.
So it was the first time since the first over where a wicket fell and 7 runs off it.
Waheed now. Oh, that's streaky, but it's safe. It's going to pitch just on the edge of the circle. They've taken one. Akbar Khan says yes to the second. As the man on the boundary at deep cover comes around and fields. A little bit lucky there for Akbar Khan, unlucky for Waheed. He's getting it in the right. He's got to try to get it in the right spots. Maybe a little bit shorter than that. Doesn't want to be too full. He'll be taken down the ground in a heartbeat by Akbar Khan. Slight delay with a field change. Mid-off going back to long off on the boundary. Long on the boundary at Hisham, just to my right.
Fine leg just came up so they could get an extra out in the circle. So runs fine on the leg side, available down to the softball ground end.
Well, that's sure that's an outside off and it's called wide by the umpire.
You can see that player just in the top right of screen walking off now. That's the only protection behind square on the leg side they have. So it's calculated. They've got the protection long, of course, the long on and long off, plus a deep square leg and that deep extra cover, deck cover region out on the ropes.
Just dabbed into the offside behind point. Again, turning the strike over. If the boundaries aren't there, they're usually getting the singles.
Well, Waheed and Pakistan won't mind that, though. Keep the boundaries to a minimum from here on in. Try to get that run rate down. Maybe 7 or 8 by the end of it would be handy.
Yeah, well, Ishtiak bowled that beautiful over before. Outside of the wide, Waheed's been okay starting this one off. Long way to go in it. Wakas Khan now. Well, just defends into the leg side. That's well bowled from Waheed.
That's the stuff that Pakistan need to do, with USRC running away with it to begin with. Heading towards that 100 mark by the 10th over. They've got 9 legal deliveries left before the drinks break. Just need to keep those tidy, Pakistan. Try to keep it under the 100 mark.
That's Fuller and hit down the ground, but mid-off inside the circle. Fields well, no run.
Really was good fielding, because that was absolutely smoked. Crunched out of the middle. I think it went, I think it did go through the hands, but had the body on the line. Proper fielding position to stop it from going anywhere near the boundary.
Now the fielder's gone back. He's gone back to long off now, so there's one down there if he wants it. He wants one into the offside, but it's behind point. It's good from Waheed so far. Five off it. one to come. Dot ball, 5's a cheap over here. Can he find the rope? No, he can't. He's tied up from Wahid, and he does well. There's no quick single into the offside there. End of another good over from Pakistan Association.
My only reaction then was, ooh, that's going to sting.
Really jagged back in and tied up Akbar, didn't it? End of the 9th over, the score is 84 for 3.
Cooling down again here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. It was cold this morning, then it warmed up. At the lunch break, it was actually, you could feel some bit of warmth in the breeze, but that warmth has disappeared again, Butters.
Well, I have no idea at which point it warmed up because I've been freezing all day, Bushy.
You're all skin and bones.
Butters is not built for cold weather.
1 over left before the drinks break. Ishtiaq Mohammed will continue.
Yeah, it was a great over from him last time. Can he back it up to bring us to the halfway mark? Down the wicket, Waqas Khan just pushes into the leg side. Man at mid-wicket inside the circle, Fields. No run.
He's done really well, Ishtiaq, to tie these batters up. He's got 5 more balls left before he can have a drink.
I just wonder whether Waqas Khan might do something a little bit adventurous here in a minute, because Ishtiaq is tying him up. He does go adventurous, and he does it well. He smashes it into the offside, and that's 4. Jeez, that wasn't far away from the fielder at the long off boundary, but he was no chance. He really middled that one.
Watch on the replay. He's gone inside out on that one to pick that gap out beautifully. Watch the replay. It's just pretty to watch. Gives himself some room, opens up the gap. 4 runs in the books.
Ishtiaq, how does he respond to that boundary? He floats it onto the leg side. He's lucky to get away with that. They're going to get through for a single. That was pretty much a full toss on leg stump.
Waqas Khan did not eat that pie for lunch.
No,
because that was there to be snacked on.
To feast on. Got away with that one, Ishtiaq. The single brings Akbar on strike. That's well bowled from Ishtiaq. Saw him coming. Tied him down. 1 boundary, but it's been okay again this over. The breeze really gets up here. Bang, down the ground. That's got on the breeze, and that's gone all the way. That's out of the ground. That's into the international softball game next door. I hope everyone's okay there, because Akbar has just smoked that Bushy.
Umpire Shelton de Cruz, the second he saw it go over the top, there's signal for new balls, because that's gone a long way back. Lots of replay, gets it in the slot. Bang, over mid-wicket. Hits the roof of the building over there and continues on into the softball ground. Massive 6.
Yeah, the softballers over there just got a little cricket ball on their pitch, on their field.
They've got gloves, they'll be fine.
Ishtiaq can't bowl it there again. He just digs it in short of that time. It's into the offside, cover fields. They get through for a single, easy single in the end. That's the end of the over, and that is 10 overs gone, Bushy. It is 96 for 3.
Yep, drink. Welcome back to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground for this Cricket Hong Kong Premier League T20 series match between PACC Premier and United Services Recreation Club. Aaron Bush with you, Matt Botfield in commentary as well. Just at the drinks break, and 10 overs done, 96 on the board. You'd say that's probably USRC's first 10 overs.
Yeah, they've got their noses in front, I would say, at this point in time. Wahid's going to continue just up the hill. They're at their drinks break as well, 10 overs in. Hong Kong Cricket Club are 69 for 3.
From the Argyle Street end, Waheed on strike. Akbar Khan takes the hand off the bat, runs forward. There's that fast running. Alian not out. Everybody is appealing. They feel like it's out, but umpire Sheldon Cruz says no.
Well, Alian, again, for the second time, out of the blocks really quickly, very similar, but he hit the stumps this time. But Akbar Khan managed to get back, but only just.
Lesson not learnt yet. Alian, that extra cover position, is lightning fast and can hit the stumps as well.
Yeah, Wakas Khan was a big, good early no from the non-striker's end, and that's the only thing that saved Akbar because he was off. Not a big future in taking quick singles to Alian Mohammed.
Comes down the wicket, straying down leg, I'd suggest. Gets a leg by.
Very optimistic appeal, I would say, from behind the stumps. Waheed wasn't interested. Akbar Khan just smashes his bat into his pads. He knows he missed out there. That was full and on leg. Could have been whipped away for 4, but he missed out, just takes the leg by.
I was looking around the field to see where everyone was positioned, and I heard what sounded like a gunshot, and now you've just explained what I heard. Must have hit it hard into his pad because it was loud in my headphones.
He smashed it into his pad.
Waheed to Wakas Khan. Oh, big inside edge as well. Goes down behind square. They'll get 3 for the single.
Yeah, a little lucky there. Inside edge. Waheed toiling away. Aiming at the stumps, trying to get one through. Akbar Khan nearly run out earlier in this over.
Shorter this time. Cramps him up, keeps it to a dot.
Yeah, that's well bowled. The last one to Akbar that Waheed bowled, he drifted onto his pads and Akbar really missed out. That one was shorter from Waheed. Tied Akbar up.
Tidy so far, just the leg by. 2 balls left in the 11th. As USRC grind towards the 3-figure mark. Won't be off that ball. Diving effort from Waheed, keeps it to a dot.
Yeah, this has been good from Waheed. First over back after the drinks break. Just the 1 run off it.
Run rate now down under 9. Was up well over 11. Oh, that's not going to keep it under 9 though. That has been absolutely crunched into the fence. Surrounding the ground, almost went out onto Ting Kwong Road.
Well, Bushy, the oval was good up until that. Up until the last ball. That was short. It was at his body. And he just smoked it. And you can see the disappointment in Waheed as he takes his jumper back. He's just too short there. Bang! Akbar Khan. Full advantage.
Once again, another milestone brought up with a boundary. This time a maximum brings up the 100 for USRC Premier. 103 for 3 after 11 and keeps that run rate over 9.
Yeah, Akbar Khan has gone along to 28 now off just 19 balls. 2 4s, 2 6s. Wakas Khan, more patient. Doing a good job though. 13 off 19. We'll see him open up very shortly. Just the loss of 3 wickets. These 2 batters very dangerous. More spin from the softball ground end.
Hafiz Khan into the attack. Just chopped out down to long on for a single.
Akbar Khan just retaking his centre. Counting the fielders, making sure he knows where everybody is. Beaten outside off stump there. Appreciable spin there, Bushy.
Now, I mentioned that earlier. From Carrie Chan said there was spin to be had. And yes, that is appreciable. That Been kind. Oh, gets inside edge, smashes it down to long on, tried to get to the fall of the ball, almost got nothing on it, but survives.
Yeah, tried to put that in the softball ground again, did Akbar Khan, but couldn't get Hafiz away. Oh, inside out. Easy two.
You're right, got inside in. Just sort of plugged out there, so didn't make it over the rope. Still tidy, only the 4 runs so far off 4 balls. I'll take 6 and over from here. PACC, USRC at the moment could push all the way up over 200. Hafiz Khan, another big leading inside edge behind square.
Yeah, he's enjoying that inside out shot today. Big boundary earlier, 2 before. And Hafiz picked up his inside edge and fine legs inside the circle, so just the 1. That is the end of the 12th over. 109 for 3.
Change of bowling from the Argyle Street end as well, it looks like.
Yeah, Mohammed Wahid's bowled 3 overs, none for 23. As we mentioned earlier, it was a good over up until the last ball where he got absolutely belted into the leg side by Akbar Khan.
Looks like Navdeep Singh to come on from the Argyle Street end. Waqas Khan on strike. This partnership up to 47. Well, it's full to start with. Gets away with it, pushes it down to Edisham at long on for a single.
Yeah, Navdeep into the attack. His partnership starting to look dangerous. Waqas Khan could explode at any point, and Akbar at the moment is putting the bad balls away.
Oh, that one's crunched through the offside. Will it get cut off? It will not. Off to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, a very long boundary out there today, and that really got the middle of the bat. The fielder was given no chance. Another 4 to Akbar Khan. He moves into the 30s.
Botters, I don't like repeating myself too often, but again, I'm going to say another milestone's brought up with the boundary. That's the 50-run partnership between these two. 52 off 41.
Yeah, they're looking very dangerous now.
Pushing hard, chancing the arm, but good running, direct hit. It's very confident, but probably it's a direct hit. But Hasib with the gloves on at the other end is the loudest appealer there. Still appealing while he ran off to grab the ball.
Yeah, he was very, very much safe at the non-striker's end there. It was a good throw, direct hit, but Akbar Khan was safe in his ground.
6 off the first 3. Singh, Waqas Khan. Oh, another brilliant effort in the field by Aliad. Diving with his right, cuts that off.
That was just tremendous piece of fielding from Alian. Not for the first time today, of course, as well. That was fantastic. Saving runs everywhere in the field. Very important for Pakistan Association. Love watching him field in the covers.
Shorter from Singh. It's popped in the air. It's not going to actually carry down a long on. Didn't get all of it, so they'll just get a single.
Yeah, he was lucky he got no more of that than he did, because as you said, it just fell short, probably about 8 to 10 metres short of Edisham.
USRC keeping that run rate hovering around 9. 7 off the over so far. Final delivery. 7 off the over. Make that 13 off the over. That has gone A long way back near our commentary position for 6.
Oh, Bushy, that's gone over our heads, smacked into the fence here behind us, rolled back onto the field. Massive 6 to finish the over.
Singh just putting that one in the slot. Shuffles across. Bang.
Akbar Khan. Fantastic.
Can see some of the ladies that played this morning in the Premier League staying on to watch the cricket. Good to see them sticking around. A few in the crowd as well. And some umpires and umpires in training. Gandhi. Continuing from the softball ground end. Fiz Khan.
Yeah, big no from the non-striker Akbar there, and very wisely so. The run out would have been on for sure if they went through for that single.
Fuller this time gets it on the full. Can he split the gap out there? No, 2 chasing around. Mick gets through 1. Won't get through the second. Get back for 2.
Just doubling it up there, Waqas Khan. He's on 19. He's yet to unleash fully. Akbar Khan, on the other hand, is unleashing. He's 40 off 25.
Huge partnership these two putting together. Fiz Khan. Oh, beautiful delivery this time. Getting to spin away, beating the bat.
He's doing a good job, Hafiz. In the softball ground end.
Oh, that's appreciable spin again, Botters.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of turn.
Oh, and it's popped up in the air. How did that not fall in the hands of somebody? But gets away with it, gets through for a single.
Yeah, very well bowled from Hafiz and terribly unlucky. Waqas Khan coming down the wicket. Just bobbling it up in the air. There's no mid on inside the circle, long on his back. But now he's got a bowl to Akbar Khan, who's in a mood.
He is in a mood. 40 off 25, 2 balls remaining in the 14th. Comes down to try to negate any spin and manages to just, I think, get bat on it or get it off the pads. Yeah, off the pads for a leg bye.
All important final delivery. It's been good so far from Hafiz. Can he tie down Waqas?
I just like these first 2 overs from Hafiz as he comes in. Gives himself some room this time so he can watch the spin onto the bat. They'll get 1. They're going to try the chance it on Alian. That's going to be very close. A direct hit would have been out. What
a piece of fielding again from Alian. He was lightning quick to get round to that. Rocket arm in. Nearly a direct hit.
Replay showing direct hit out.
Yeah, great fielding inside the circle. Now backing it up with great fielding outside the circle. I think Akbar's done something here to himself, Bushy.
Yeah, he's feeling at the calf. It's not a good sign. Well, he had to scurry. Even if he scurried and a direct hit, it was out. He got home safely in the end, but...
And it was ever so close to a direct hit as well.
I've said it a number of times this innings. They're not realising that Alian's on the ball. They're taking their chances, and that one there, almost another one. Doesn't look too bad. Smiles on faces of everyone, including the runner and Akbar Khan and Shelton de Cruz. The umpire says, time to get up, son.
It gives him a helping hand as well. Very kind. 14 overs gone, 128 for 3. And the USRC batters will be thinking now it is time to cash in and get a really big total. Pakistan Association desperately need a wicket here. They desperately need this man, Akbar Khan. Premier League batter of the year last season.
Showing his form again.
Yeah, very wise there. Straight to Alian. No thoughts of 1.
Yeah. Third time's a thinker after a couple of very close shaves and a pulled calf. Navdeep Singh continuing. His first over went for 13. Starts with a dot. I think there was some pad on that one, so it won't be a wide.
Yeah, made a little bit of contact with something. I'm pretty sure it was the pad, Bushy.
Now, it was a good over. He was getting 7 off 5 deliveries.
Yeah.
And then he just got smoked over the top of our heads for 6.
He doesn't want to get too full here, otherwise the same thing's going to happen.
Oh, and that's been crunched. Forget about it. That is flying into the building for 6.
Yeah, right in his wheelhouse, that one, Akbar Khan. He just wasn't going to waste that. He goes to 46.
You said Navdeep didn't want to get full, but he's pulled this one back too far, given Khan lots of time. It is a little bit full, in fact.
Akbar just went across his wicket and took full advantage and put him straight over mid-wicket. 46 he's on.
Oh, big, thick edge. It's not going to carry. 1 bounce, 2 bounces down to deep third. We'll get a single.
Yeah, he was eyeing off the rope again there, Akbar Khan. Didn't get hold of it. Outside edge. Just 1. It'll be the turn of Waqas Khan now.
You'd think Waqas Khan's going slowly compared to Akbar Khan, but he's still scoring. He's 24 off 30.
He's done a great job. He's just played that support role. When there has been a bad ball, he did pick up the boundary. Other than that, he's been turning the strike over, giving it to Akbar like he was earlier with Shahid Wasif when he partnered up with him. He'll explode.
Well, will we see a boundary for a milestone from Akbar Khan, as we've seen all day? He tries it, he's crunched it straight, but it's actually going to get cut off by Odisharp, ruining the party, keeping it to a single. 15 overs done. USRC 137 for 3.
Yeah, so we've got 30 balls remaining. 200 is on as the Hong Kong comes up on the screen. You can see there plenty of big overs around up and above 10. Just a couple of those good ones in the middle. One of them was Ishtiaq. Other one was Waheed, I think. Other than that, the Hong Kong is looking all USRC way. Okay, Akbar Khan on 48. Hafiz is going to continue. He's been pretty good. He's only gone for 10 off his 2 overs. Akbar Khan on 48. Short. Into the leg side. Now he's going to take 1 easy. They're going to take 2. No. Who's on it? Alian. They're not taking 2 off that. He came around like a cheetah in the outfield. Picked it up and a great rocket arm back in.
Waqas Khan saw who had the ball in hand and immediately said no.
Smart call from the USRC batters. It's a bit short again, played into the offside this time. Sweeper on the boundary will clean that up and keep it to 1.
Akbar 1 away from his half century. Like I've said all day, milestones have been brought up with boundaries. What's he going to do? There's a paddock on the leg side in singles.
Down the wicket he comes, down the ground. No boundary for a milestone this time. And he's hobbling actually. 50's up for Akbar Khan. He's feeling that leg that he did when went going back for 2 in the previous over, but he brings up a really good 50 off 33 balls. Hafiz now to Waqas, inside out again. Just be 1, will it be 2? No, there's no way Akbar Khan could be running 2s at the moment. He's really hobbling out there.
Sure is, and nobody told the dugout that Akbar Khan got his 50. They're now being notified. But yeah, he looks in a world of pain.
Yeah, it's getting worse. He's going to... Now, oh, that's fantastic stuff. They're 1 run behind over in the dugout.
Yeah. Congratulations, Akbar Khan, on your 51.
Well done. That's a huge 51 for Akbar Khan. 51 off just 34 balls as the dugout goes up.
It was 50 off 33, but sometimes we're on time today.
We like to celebrate 51s here in Hong Kong. Hafiz floats that up. Waqas Khan down the wicket. That's going to be 4, is it? Oh, well fielded down there. He's come around and cut that off in front of the sight screen at the softball ground end. Saves 3 runs. Waqas Khan another single to the total. The score after 16 overs is 143 for 3.
Waqas Khan assumed immediately that that was 4 and didn't even start running. There was only the one in it anyway, but they got through safely. It was great fielding, diving, stopping it with the body. All singles for that over from Hafiz Khan.
Yeah, he's bowled well.
He has. He's gripped it, he's ripped it, he's contained what is a big hitting USRC outfit.
Yeah, 3 overs just for 16. That's very good going, as we see Waheed is going to be brought back from the Argyle Street end. He was good also.
Hafiz Khan going at 5.33 and over. Nobody else is close to him. A couple of 7s, and then we're into the 11s econ for PACC bowlers.
Yeah, Waheed, he's bowled his 3 overs for 23, gave up that big 6 to Akbar Khan previously, but other than that, he's been pretty good. As he comes in to start his final over. Waqas Khan, oh, big moves across. Just goes straight through to the keeper.
He's tried to go the little bit of scoop there. He's put himself right outside off.
Yeah.
Tried to flick it over the top of the keeper, Haseeb Mohammed's head, and got none of it. Dot ball.
Yeah, he's probably better off just doing what he's been doing for the moment. Try to target, if it's short, flat bat it down the ground. If it's up, hit it down the ground. Target the short boundary. Waheed. Full. Into the offside. 2 is on here. Akbar Khan is going to manage to get back for 2 as well. That's gone to the long boundary down there, so he can walk through from 1.5 through to 2.
Botters, I wonder if in that over break these two have had a chat out in the middle and Akbar said, I'm cooked. You're going to have to start taking over the lead because it's a lot more aggressive this over from Waqas Khan.
Yeah, we're into the 17th with just 3 wickets down. Waqas Khan's going to look to unload now. And that was wide outside the off stump. Well, there was an optimistic appeal earlier in the innings, and that one is even more optimistic.
I think it was a slower ball from Waheed, and Haseeb with the gloves on. I'm not sure what he's appealing for, but he was animated. He was all the way over into gully by the time he stopped.
Yeah, very optimistic appeal. Anyway, putting himself in the game, I suppose, getting involved, having a shout.
It's usually stuck behind the camera, so today he's on.
That's full, that's outside edge, that's flown. His third man going to come around and take it? No, it bounces 5 metres in front of him and just a single.
Good over from Waheed. 3 runs off the first 4. We've said that before and given the commentators curse. But
yeah, he got smoked for 6 when we were giving him a wrap before, and he does have to bowl this now to Akbar Khan, who's got no interest in running, so he's going to have a lot of interest in hitting. And hitting is what he does. He hits up into the offside. The fielder's coming round. It's going to fall in between 2 of them. They're going to come back for 2.
Well, that's unlucky for Pakistan Association. That was chipped up in the air, about 10 metres inside the rope, but split the 2 fielders. So in the end, gets back for 2.
Yeah, could have easily found either of them. But it is a big boundary out there, and there's a lot of space in the offside. Akbar Khan takes full advantage of that space. Waheed to finish off his final over. Oh, that's well bowled. That's full. That's behind point. It's beaten point. It's gone through. There's going to be 2 on again here. Third has come round and collected it. Gets it back in. They get through for an easy 2. That is the end of the 17th over. And that is the 150 up for USRC. 150 for the loss of 3.
They are not running any more than 2s. You can see Akbar Khan on your screen. He is cooked. He is tired. So is Waqas Khan down the other end. They put together a partnership now of 88 of 69 deliveries. 4 4s, 4 6s. Huge effort. There's the partnerships up on your screen now.
Yeah, a couple of good medium partnerships, 27 and 28, and backed up by a huge one, 88.
Hafiz Khan to bowl out. This will be his 4th over. 3 overs, none for 16 so far.
Yeah, it's been a great spell to this point. Can he finish it off? He goes down the wicket. What does Waqas Khan? Off the inside edge, squirts into the leg side. Just 1. Give Akbar Khan his chance. He's 55 off 36. Single to start this over. He get down the wicket. That's gone up. That's gone a long way up. It hasn't gone far enough. The fielder's underneath it. No, it has gone. It just kept going and going and going, and it is in the softball ground, and Akbar Khan's calling for a drink. He used a lot of energy there, Bushy.
He did use a lot of energy. He needs a cheeky Picari sweat or something, because he is absolutely. I thought that was going to be caught down there on the rope, and so did the fielder, by the way.
There was no doubt that was going to be caught off the bat, and it just kept going and going and going and gone.
And it didn't just keep going over the fence; it went over the top of the building as well into the softball ground.
Yeah, Singapore playing Hong Kong over there in the softball. They need to be watching out, because here comes Hafiz bowling to Akbar again, who goes again up, 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 and away. That is bigger than the last one. If the softballers had to watch out before, oh my goodness, and now he's calling for a drink again.
The road trainer was running out immediately with a drink. What a huge stroke. That was massive. Bit too full from Hafiz Khan, and bang, and it was straighter this time.
Oh, poor Hafiz Khan. He's just had his figures destroyed in 2 deliveries.
He had 16 off his bowling. Now he's got 29.
6, 6. Shorter, 6. It's gone. It's gone again, Bushy. That's 3 in a row. Akbar Khan is taking Hafiz Khan apart here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground.
The trainer from USRC pointed out and pointed back. He said, "Do I have to run out for another drinks break?" He said, "No, that's okay."
Well, he didn't use as much energy there, Bushy. He didn't come down the wicket.
Didn't go over the fence.
Stood his ground, flat batted a short ball over the top of long on for 6. Hafiz Khan, 3 sixes in a row. That's short. He's gone medium pace and he stumped him, I think. Or has he got back in time? He's got back in time. He has. Smart piece of bowling from Hafiz. He got sick of bowling his leg spinners and seeing him hit down the ground. He just pushed that one through as a medium pacer.
Very, very close. The back foot wasn't inside the crease there. Then the bat came down very close to the time. The bails were whipped off, but very experienced umpire John Prakash said not out.
19 off the over. 1 to come to finish Hafiz Khan's spell. Bowling to a rampant Akbar Khan. That's the quicker one again. That doesn't go for 6, but it does let him keep the strike. That's the end of 18 overs. The score is 170 for 3. Akbar Khan on to 74 off just 41 at a strike rate just north of 180.
Somewhere in that Sixers onslaught, they brought up their 100 partnership as well, these two. It's now up to 108 off 75. 4 fours and now 7 sixes.
Yeah, he's been tremendous, hasn't he?
The Hong Kong.
The Hong Kong there, you can see. Well, it's a new record, Hong Kong there.
That ICC or that building at the end?
Yeah, that's the ICC or the IFC, whichever one you like. We thought they were big before. 20 off that last one. The new record, exactly what USRC wanted. The captain, Tanweer, back into the attack now. He's going to bowl the 19th, trying to protect those short boundaries.
There's 1 over left for Waheed as well, so perhaps he gets given the duties from the softball ground end.
Yeah, quite possibly. I see Alian is not a cover anymore. They've got 2 sweepers back on the offside as well as a long off. So there's 3 back on the offside. On the leg side, got a deep mid-wicket back. Is that it? Am I missing anyone, Bushy?
And it's a 6-3 offside field. 2 on the leg side inside the circle, just. And that deep mid-wicket, the rest all on the offside.
So Tanweer backing himself to bowl outside off stump here. And he's got protection back. 3 back on the offside. Here he comes. Bowling to Akbar Khan, who hits him into the leg side. I think it'll just be 1. They want 2. They run the first one hard, but 2 was never on. Good piece of fielding. Keeps it down to a single.
Managed to pick out the only fielder on the leg side on the rope there, so just the single.
Yeah, long on is a mid on inside the circle, Bushy, so there's plenty of room down the ground to the sight screen and to the leg side. So Tanweer's got to be back of a length outside off stump. And that's exactly where he is, and that's well bowled. Very well bowled. Bowling to your field. The captain, he set his field and he's bowled exactly to it there.
Yeah. Wise old head. Not so old, but older head of Tanveer.
Not as old as some.
Not as old as us.
Certainly that.
But Wise in years just knows where to bowl it in the death overs.
And he comes again to Waqas Khan, who moves across outside the off stump and opens up the leg side, and he does, and he hits it hard, and he hits it well, and it goes all the way along the ground for 4. The fielder out there, the only fielder on the leg side, couldn't get it, and it's 4 for Waqas Khan. Really moved a long way across to the offside to open up the leg side. Executed beautifully with the bat there. An important boundary. Starting to get away from Pakistan Association. The score up to 175. He's trying the same thing again, and he does, and he executes it well. It was a full toss. Tanweer saw him move across to the offside, tried to hit the stumps. Waqas Khan was too good, hits it behind square for 4.
You know, talking up the first 2 deliveries of Tanveer, getting it right, but now Waqas Khan calling his bluff. See, this one comes well across, so he's angled it in, but it was too full in the end. If he got the Yorker length there,
he was trying to hit the middle stump.
Yeah, but if it got the Yorker length, I think it would have got through him. But he's just overpitched it. Waqas Khan's managed to get bat on it straight off the flush off the full toss, and 4 it is.
Yeah, Tanweer was probably better off not trying to hit the stumps and go further down the offside where he's got all the protection. Because he's got little to no protection, although long on has come back now down the ground, so he'll be fuller here, you'd think. It's into the leg side. There's going to be at least 1. There's going to be 2. It might go all the way for 4. No, the fielder gets round and collects it, and they do get back for the 2. 11 off the over so far. Tanweer's last over, of course, and now his last ball.
We can see down on the screen, WASP, the WASP projector saying 195, so that's another 14 from here. They could get 200 from here.
Yeah, we thought 200 might have been on, and it still is. It remains on. Last ball. Oh, slower ball, very slow ball. Wraps him on the pad. That's going to be close. That's going to be out. It looked out from the moment it made contact. Waqas Khan's got to go. He did a good job, though. He did a very good job. He stayed patient, then he got going, and he goes for 42.
Brilliant delivery from Tanveer Afzal. Watch this. Goes to the slower delivery, just right out of the back of the hand. Has Waqas Khan in all sorts of bother. Wrapped on the pads, finger goes up, and the 4th wicket falls for USRC Premier with 6 legal deliveries remaining in the batting innings.
Might take the opportunity to go around the grounds, Bushy, up the hill at Hong Kong Cricket Club, where an understrength Hong Kong Cricket Club are playing Little Saiwan. Hong Kong Cricket Club batting first at the moment are 117 for 7 in the 18th over, so LSW are right in it. Now look at that, Bushy. Manu Mishra has the ball in hand at the moment, and he's bowled 2 for 9 into his 3rd over. And Mishra's going well. We saw him last week down at KCC getting his opportunity in Premier League. He bowled well there, and he's getting rewards today up there. It's great to see.
That would be a massive upset if Little Saiwan can get over HKCC at home. Back here, 1 over remaining in the first innings.
Akbar Khan on strike. Into the leg side. It goes a long way. There's a fielder out there who has misjudged it, but still taken the catch. In the end, he got his hands underneath it, Bushy, and Akbar Khan's got to go.
That was interesting because he didn't get to it at all. Had all the time in the world to get to the ball, and then all of a sudden it's dropped down at his toes, but he still managed to take a great catch.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go straight to him, straight in the breadbasket, but it didn't end up there. It ended up he had to get his fingers under it on the ground. He did take the catch. He made it look more difficult than it was, I must say. But into the last over, Akbar Khan gone first ball. That could be crucial later on when Pakistan Association begin their chase. But Akbar Khan, a magnificent 75 of 43 deliveries, 3 4s and 7 6s, and a warm round of applause from his teammates and the crowd here.
I should mention, Waheed is actually bowled out, so this is Navdeep Singh getting his first wicket. They didn't bother to use Ishtak, who was pretty handy and got a wicket, but they wanted to go with the quicker bowlers.
That's a good point, actually. Why not go back to Ishtiak? He still had overs, did he?
He had one left. He bowled 3 overs, 1 for 23. Anyway, here we are.
Oh, and that's been smoked into the leg side. That might go all the way. 2 fielders coming around. Oh, when they do well, they make a great effort down there. Got a hand on it, but it still went through for 4.
Gaz starting out with a 4 off his first delivery. He's only going to be able to face a maximum of 5 deliveries, so starts with a boundary.
Well, Gaz knows how to find the boundary, and he did first up there. They took a wicket first ball. And the next one's gone for 4. Navdeep to Gazanfa. Short, very short. And very well bowled in the end. Gazanfa tried to pull it round into the leg side, missed everything.
Yeah, good delivery. Quicker. Gaz swinging hard at it. No feet movement from Gazanfa.
No,
So
not interested in moving his feet, interested in swinging the bat.
yep. Sometimes you've got to shuffle.
Navdeep. That's well bowled. Gazanfa couldn't get anything on it. I think they just rocketed into his thigh pad. Yes, it did. Just one. Crucial dot ball the previous and a leg by there. So with the wicket, gave away a boundary, but overall, pretty good 4 balls from Navdeep.
Now you take that in the death overs, and Hyatt, who hasn't faced a delivery yet, will face at least one of the last 2.
He's out there with his jumper on. It's cold here. Oh, he goes down the ground. That goes up. Fielder coming in off the boundary at long off. Gets right underneath it. Right in the breadbasket. Takes the catch. No problem. Fired Hyatt. Faced 1 ball. Smashed it down the ground, but caught.
Yeah, captain's catch there. Down there at long off. Tanvir getting a 2nd wicket this over for Navdeep Singh.
Yeah, good finish so far here for Pakistan Association. Couple of wickets. Aftab Hussain coming out. More importantly, those wickets are dot balls. They got rid of Akbar Khan, who was on 75.
Yeah, last over we're talking, maybe 200 is on.
Yeah.
Now 190 might not even be got.
Yeah, well, Aftab's going to have to find the rope to get it up to 190 or 192. He's done a good job, Navdeep, for his captain here. Acres of space into the leg side, but very long boundaries out there, much shorter on the off. Let's see when Navdeep chooses to bowl it. He's short. That's caught. No, dropped. Oh, should have been taken. It's just going to be the 1 run. I could argue he saved 4. It went like an absolute bullet, but he did got 2 hands on it. Should have taken it. They won't be too disappointed with that. Pakistan Association, a very good last over for them. But USRC have been very good with the bat, and they finished their 20 overs at 187 for 6.
Sonny Singh there, putting it down, but as you say, saving 3. We'll do half glass full on that one, Sonny. Here's the batting card for USRC. Imran Arif and Khan went out to open. Neither really got going. And then we saw the Shahid Wasif and Waqas card show, followed by big hitting Akbar Khan, 75 off 43. And then it sort of fell away there at the end with Hyatt losing his wicket. Gaz getting a 4, but not much else. And 1 run at the end for Aftab Hussain. The bowling card, Botters.
Yeah, the captain, Tanwir Afzal, 4 overs, 2 for 45, quite expensive. Mohammed also went for 11 and over, 2 overs for 22. Ishtiaq only bowled the 3, surprised he didn't get the 4th. He was 1 for 23. Waheed was very good at times, 4 overs, none for 30. Khan, 4 overs, none for 36. And Singh there, 3 overs, 2 for 27.
There you have it. USRC with 187 on the books, 188 required for victory for Botters' choice to win the 2023-24 Premier League T20 Series, Pakistan Association Cricket Club Premier. The game will be back in 10 minutes. We'll be back in about 5. Join us on the other side of the break for the run chase here from Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground.
তারপরে না জয়নালও চাইনা টিনা মনে সুবিধা করতে পারছে নাকি জানি না জয়নাল খেলবো না লাচ্ছা খেলবো না জয়নাল মানে বাতিল দুটাকে ছয়া তারপরে কামাল ছেলে কামাল দুটাকে ছয়া আর যদি কেন জানি ওদের দুটা গেল আমরা আগে না ক্লিয়ার করে দিলাম দেখি লাচ্ছা সকাল সকাল তিনটা লাচ্ছা আগে তো 1000 আছে 16 বুঝলাম পরে খেলছি পরে খেলছি না পাশে চলে গিয়ে গেম মারছি কাটছি পরে আমারও কাটতে তো সিলিমেন্ডা বললে কন্টেস্ট কাটতে বাচ্চা শুরু আমার তিন গেম মারছি ভাই আমার চালানো সকাল সকাল খেলতে লেগে একজন আলো আমি তারপরে আমার 9টা বাজে 9টা বাজে নিয়ে আইছি আমি কি আল্লাহ আমার গর্বটা দিয়ে গর্বটা দিয়ে পরে আইসা জানালে আজ ছিল কিছু কিন্তু আয়না দেখা ক্লাস 9টাতে ভালো না ঘুরে গেলে আমি যে মোবাইলে একটা নাম আসলো না পরে আমি জানি না এটা পুরো নাকি আইলো দিদি ভাই আইসে বন্ধ থেকে পরে কেএফসি যে ভাত আর চিকেন বাড়ি নিলাম 70 টাকা 35 টাকা দুজনে খাইলাম পরে যে জায়গা আমি
Welcome back to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground, home of cricket in Hong Kong for the Cricket Hong Kong Premier League T20 Series. Aaron Bush with you. It is Pakistan Association Cricket Club. You can see on screen there coming out to bat, playing United Services Recreation Club, who put on 187 in their 20 overs, a handy knock, 188 required for victory. Bodders joining me in commentary. And Bodders, do you think PACC, the understrength PACC, can get there?
Well, I think that's a great score that USRC have put on the board, 187. Akbar Khan was wonderful, supported by Waqas Khan. I think Pakistan have a chance of running it down. Yes, I do. Adisham, very dangerous. Hafiz Khan, very dangerous. They might be under strength, but there's danger in that batting lineup.
Yep, couple of you got Tanvir, the captain, and also Tariq Malik Nawaz, who's been performing with the bat on the weekends here in the domestic leagues. Looks like Benny Paris Singh's got ball in hand for USRC to open up from the Argyle Street end. You can see him on screen there. Now these two out in the middle, Adisham and Hafiz Khan, are going to have to get a partnership going, Bodders, to get this underway. Can't lose early wickets.
Yeah, of course, power play is going to be crucial here, chasing down 187, more than 9 and over, but it is gettable on this ground. Short boundaries to the leg side for the first over, where the right-handers are batting. As you say, Benny Singh is going to take it first. New ball from the Argyle Street end. Short boundaries, straight down the ground.
Good bowling lineup for USRC to attack with. Benny Paris Singh, they've got Imran Arif. We'll surely see Mohammad Ghazamfa roll over the wrist as well in the middle overs.
You'll see Ali Muhammad take the ball as well. Bowl, he's quick, fiery customer, ex-KCC player. Now across with USRC. First we're going to see Benny Singh. Looks like Edisham's going to be on strike. As you say, Bushy, very important that these two openers get underway in a positive fashion. Not too many wickets in the power play. Establish a platform to run down the 187.
See the captain and coach of USRC, top of screen. Shahid Wasif, captain. Imran Arif, head coach. Directing traffic, getting the players in the right position. They're going to keep Akbar Khan down here at long on, one of the ones outside the circle. Might be just the one. No, they do have a deep third. Slip in place, that is Imran Arif.
Bushy, just before we get underway, I'll take you down to Thailand, where the Hong Kong under-19s scored 234. They have Q8 1 for 28 in the 11th over.
Fantastic news. Benny Paris Singh here at Ting Kwong Road. Oh, wanted a quick single, wasn't there to be had. Hafiz Khan.
Ghazanfa backing up there. Got a very bad bounce. Got his body behind it, but I think he's hurt his finger in the meantime.
Speaking of hurt, Botters, I might get you to just duck off to your right there and ask Akbar Khan how he's feeling, whether it was a calf strain or just fatigue.
Or an exhaustion strain.
Exactly. Benny Paris Singh out of Sharp. First runs for off the bat for Edisham, and Botters has just ducked over to ask Akbar Khan how he's feeling. It's Benny Paris Singh now bolster Hafiz Khan. Nice Yorker length, gets you the inside edge. Get through for a quick single, but boy, that was close to the stumps.
Yeah, Akbar, a little bit of a calf strain. Nothing too serious. He's okay, he's out there fielding.
Just a little bit of a calf strain. Nothing.
Can happen.
Can. He can't be iced up, needs to be out there.
A lot of noise in the field out there from USRC. They're up for this, defending 187.
Edisham back on strike now. Goes big. Gets the first boundary in the books for Pakistan Association, going through the leg side. 4 runs.
Yeah, Singh a bit full there. Edisham taking full advantage. No one on the boundary out there. On the leg side, you've got a long on and just 3 fielders on the leg side. Plenty of room for Edisham to open his shoulders, and that's exactly what he did.
You can see Akbar Khan just there on screen. I think if you hit it 10 to 15 centimetres either side of him, it's probably going to go for 4. He's looking proppy. Well, he's going to be in the action. He's going to have to work that calf out. It could be proved wrong here. He's gone all the way around. Oh, he just got there and ran out of the fingertips. For a man with a calf strain, he really motored.
Yeah, that was a bit unlucky. He made a lot of ground, probably 20 to 25 metres, I'd say, running around there. Did get a hand on it. It's got to go down in the book. Edisham dropped. When he was on 5.
The book is harsh. Akbar Khan did as much as he could there. Now they've decided he needs some help. So they've pushed Gazumfa out onto the mid-wicket rope as well. Imran's come out a slip. Deep thirds come up into the gully region. Imran's going to hang out around mid-wicket.
Yeah, inside the circle there and just in front of square, the other fielder on the rope.
That's gone straight up in the air and going back that gully position, couldn't get under it. Oh, that's probably a catch. If the deep third was still on the ropes, it would have taken.
Yeah, I've got to put that one down. He didn't get a hand on it, but that's going in the book. He'd been dropped on 7 as well. Should have taken that. As you say, Bushy, very unlucky for USRC. They just brought that man up, adjusted the field to the leg side, and if he was down on the rope, he would have been a very easy catch.
Well, exciting first over. Pakistan needing around 9 runs and over, and they've got exactly that. They're 9 for no loss after 1.
Yeah, well, when Edisham comes to the party, that's what you get. You get excitement. And if he's out there, he's going to deliver excitement in spades.
We talk often, Botters, about ball chasing. And right then, it's a clear example of when it backfires.
Yep.
You never know where the ball's going to land, but sometimes it just rubs it in your face. Doesn't matter.
Looks like Asad Rashid from the softball ground end. Edisham with that lucky single. Will stay on strike. Captain Shahid Basif behind the stumps.
Edisham hogging the strike at the moment. Faced 5 of the 6 deliveries so far, and he's on strike. Left arm over. Wrapped on the knee roll. Umpire to Cruz, not out.
Yeah, and the one ball Hafiz Khan faced, he just inside edged it away for a single.
Worth a shout.
Big shout from Asad Rashid there. He was keen, Rashid. Field change. Man back on the rope on the leg side just in front of square. Slip out again. Imran Arif's gone to mid-wicket inside the circle.
Rashid, and big walk down the pitch from Edisham. Fresh airy.
He threw everything at that, didn't he, Edisham? He's certainly not going to waste his time. He's got nothing on it. Rashid unlucky not to find a little bit of edge there.
Good start, 2 dot balls from Rashid. And Edisham looking to make something happen, and he's made it happen that time. Has that gone all the way? Yes, it has, a maximum.
Yeah, it might be 2 dot balls, but it's certainly not 3 dot balls. That's a huge 6 over into the leg side, wide of long on, travels all the way over near the entrance here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Rashid just throws that one a little bit too far up, and bang, it goes Edisham.
Edisham showing what happens when he gets put down. This time, delicate, just pushes it to point. Oh, Gaz is throwing that one in and hit it straight into a diving Hafiz Khan.
Well, Gaz has got a smile on his face about it. I'm not sure about Hafiz Khan. Rocketed into his ribs. Totally unintentional, of course. Funny things happen with cricket sometimes.
Hafiz Khan faced 1 ball, been hit by 1 ball.
Yeah. Now he's going to get a chance to face his second. He bowled very well earlier and got savaged in his last over. Akbar Khan took him down the ground for 3 sixes in a row.
I'll ask her a question after this delivery, Botters, about Hafiz Khan. 2 balls remaining in the second. Oh, he's pulled the hands off that one to make sure it didn't carry it along on. He's just taken all power out of it and got the single.
I don't think he read the pace of it at all. He went back for the pull shot and then just bunted it.
It was like a bunt, wasn't it?
It was a bunt, like as in baseball, and just
doesn't follow through with the strike.
Yeah.
Was Hafiz Khan yesterday in the Saturday Championship put on a pile of runs, wasn't it?
He's got a lot of runs in him.
And Edisham back on strike now. He's already put on a lot of runs. He's going to chance Imi's arm and get through safely for a single. That ends the second over. PACC Premier 18 for no loss. Still going at 9 and over.
You're going to ask me a question, Bushy.
That was the question about Hafiz Khan.
Oh, we're done.
Yesterday we were...
Well, the question's done.
Pakistan Association Rising Stars. It was only Hafiz that got runs, wasn't it?
Terribly disappointing, the Rising Stars this season. Been relegated in the Saturday League. Benny Singh is going to continue.
Both bowlers going for 9 and over at the moment. On the plus side, tidy. No extras so far after the first 10th of the game.
I think we've got a match on our hands here. 9 and 9. There's 18 after 2. Chasing 187, 188 to win it.
It's quite misty out there at the moment.
It's cold and miserable, I would say. That's how I would describe it.
Well, Benny Singh's going to continue bowling through the misery. 2 steps down. Did he get the outside, inside edge? It doesn't matter. It's an edge, and Edisham's got to go. The first wicket falls for Pakistan Association. They're 18 for 1.
Yeah, inside, outside, doesn't matter. He's hit it, and he's gone, Edisham. He's very, very dangerous, and he goes for 16. That's a huge wicket for USRC inside the power play. Yeah, he came down the track a little bit, tried to open up the offside, just succeeded on a big edge through to Shahid Wasif behind the stumps, the captain, who made absolutely no mistake. It's Hasib Mohammed coming in at number 3.
That's correct. The keeper, as expected. 2 PACC Rising Stars players out in the middle together, needing to get the job done after that first wicket fell. Tried to go huge. It had a few lives. Edisham couldn't survive that one.
Yeah, dropped on 5, dropped on 7, goes on 16. Didn't cost USRC too much runs. Could have been disastrous for them, but Benny Singh makes the important breakthrough.
Edisham gone. Going back to a more traditional field placing for Hasib. Just the long on and deep third out. Imran in an interesting catching position there.
Yeah, well, that's very like shortish gully.
Yeah, it's
say?
just off screen to the left, but quite square. Anyway, it'll be Paras Singh to Hasib Mohammed. Wrapped on the pads. First
close.
one. It's got to be close. Oh, umpire Prakash says not out, and Hasib survives.
Be interested to see this replay, Bushy. Going down leg.
It's hard to tell. Our camera angle's a little off to the left today because of this wide pitch, but
Just Hasib, there was a little shuffle across, and I thought that might have been enough to put him in line.
certainly close. He survives, but it is a dot. Good start to the over for Singh as he comes in again. Effort ball, you could hear the grunt. That's got the USRC team up and about in the field.
Yeah, very much. There's a lot of noise out there now. They know they've got the big wicket of Edisham. He's gone. Great over here from Benny Singh. The wicket and then a couple of dots to the new batter, Hasib. You can hear Imran Arif. Very loud, vocal out there.
Singh to Hasib again. He's really putting the effort balls in, but quick running between Hafiz Khan and Hasib Mohammed sees Hasib get off the mark and down the non-striker's end.
Yeah, it was a pretty tight single, that one. Hasib was very keen to get off the mark. Gazanfa there, back on the circle at mid-wicket, came in for a moment. It looked like it was a run-out chance. But still a very good over from Benny Singh here. It's the first run off it. So Kowloon Cricket Club head coach Wakas Barkett over there, Bushy, come down to watch some cricket.
A few of the KCC lads come down. Oh, bottom hand, that one, but just rolls a couple of bounces through. Gets through for the single.
Yeah, just pushed at that one. It was in the air for a long time. Lucky it didn't go straight to a fielder inside the circle. Again, the field change. Imran coming out from that strange short gully position, going across the mid-wicket, and Gazanford's going back on the boundary at deep mid-wicket.
One ball left of the third, a successful one and tidy one so far for Benny Paras Singh. See Mohammed on strike, outside off, chops it away, runs hard, at least a single. Good backing up in the end, coming off the ropes. Gazanfa keeps it just to a single. A wicket and 3 runs coming off the third, and Pakistan Association a 21 for 1, requiring another 167 runs for victory.
Yeah, really good over there from Benny Singh. First couple had gone for 9 each. He brought it back to 3, and of course picked up Edisham at the same time.
You see the worm there. They were tracking side by side until that over from Singh, keeping it to just 3, pegging back the run rate down to 7 now, and the run rate required just a tick under double figures at 9.8.
You can also see that massive partnership and how valuable it was to USRC. Two of them from Pakistan Association are going to have to do similar during this innings.
Wakas Khan and Akbar Khan put on a massive partnership. One needed perhaps by Hafiz Khan and Hasib Mohammed out there with Hasib on strike, goes for a big fresh airy.
Yeah, he swung everything at that, swung like the garden gate. Didn't get anything on it. Rashid will be encouraged by that.
Now it's closer to his off stump than I think Hasib and I realised. It's a good ball from Rashid. Gets one of those perhaps to straighten a little more and beyond the pads or rattling the death cage. More field changes.
A lot of field changes, USRC. Nearly every ball there's a field change of sorts.
It's to stay warm. Rashid ready. Coming in to Hasib. Oh, and another fresh airy. That must have been very close to the bat.
That's really well bowled from Rashid. Really well bowled. Left arm over the wicket. Pitches on off and comes back in.
So I was saying he's going to get one to straighten, and it's either going to wrap the pads or take the top of off. It wasn't far off being that ball.
No, that's really good from Rashid.
And he comes again, left arm over. That one's straighter. It's popped up in the air and it's taken, and that's the end of Hasib Mohammed. The second wicket falls for Pakistan Association. They're 21 for 2.
Yeah, he never really looked comfortable at any point, Hasib out there, and he's just popped that one straight up, straight to mid-off, catch as easy as you like. Pakistan Association have lost their second.
Could well be Tariq Malik Nawaz coming to the crease for Pakistan Association. Another of the big hitters from the Saturday team.
Yeah, he's been in the runs a lot this season as far as Saturday is concerned. Just want to go around the grounds quickly. Bushy up the hill to Hong Kong Cricket Club, where LSW have begun their chase. They're 31 off 3.2 overs. Rajab is 26 off 11.
Rajab Hussain doing Rajab Hussain things. That'll be a huge upset if they win up there. And we'll certainly mix things up in the T20 Premier League 2023-24 season. Pakistan Association missing 4 superstars today. At the moment, USRC looking on top. If USRC can get a win, and Little Saiwan get a win, it's going to make for a very interesting season.
Yeah, it certainly is. Tariq out there now. Rashid bowling beautifully.
He comes angling in on those pads. Lucky to get bat on ball. Another good delivery so far. 3 dots on a wicket.
Yeah, off the back of the previous over where there was a wicket, first ball backed up by a few dots and a very tight over. USRC doing the same thing here via Rashid.
Two balls left in the 4th. Fiz Khan just got told to move out of the way so a fielder could see. No run there. More dots. He's on target. I don't want to put the commentator's curse on him, but he's on target for a wicket maiden.
He is indeed, and it's been a beautiful over. It really has. Backed up the previous good over. This has been outstanding. USRC now have their noses in front. Still in the power play. 1 ball to come in the 4th over. 21 for 2. More field changes from USRC.
Oh, it popped up on him. Managed to keep it down, but what that is, it is a wicket maiden for Rashid. 4 overs done. PACC now faltering. 21 for 2. Still requiring 167 for victory.
Yeah, they're right up and about in the field as well, USRC. And why wouldn't you be? After 2 overs, the score was 18. So there's been 2 for 3 off the last 2 overs. That's tremendous from USRC. Benny Singh's going to continue, I think, from the Argyle Street end. He is. He's got figures of 2 overs, 1 for 12.
You're right, Benny is going to continue. One of the 2 wicket takers, along with Rashid last over. Fiz Khan He's only faced 3 deliveries. He's on strike. Comes down the wicket, chopped in the air, just one bounce, and now there's going to be a run out. It's been fumbled by Benny, and they get away with it.
Oh, goodness me. That was one of the easiest run outs you're likely to see. Huge mix-up in the offside. He's 3/4 of the way down the wicket when he turned to come back. Benny Singh has tried to capture the throw, couldn't take it cleanly, and somehow he gets back.
Might have to go in your book of shame there, Botters. That is Hafiz Khan. Not run out on 3. Tariq Malik now. Oh, that's a full toss over waist height, was it? Checking the umpire. Umpire Decree says just below waist height, but it doesn't matter. It's gone dispatched to the boundary for 4. Malik getting a full toss. It didn't matter. It did still look a bit over the waisty there, Botters.
It was very loose from Benny Singh, wasn't it? Very, very loose delivery. Lucky to get away without being called for no ball there. Tariq took full advantage. Helped it on its way around the corner.
That's a better length. Gets a big leading edge to point. No run.
Yeah, finds the outside edge there. Lucky it didn't go to a fielder for Tariq. Yeah, Hafiz Khan went out and opened the batting.
Yeah.
We've had 27 balls.
Yeah.
And he's faced 4.
I think at least 2 of them have been inside edges or leading edges.
Correct. They have been.
He's at the non-striker's end. Malik on strike. Oh, just flapped the bat at that one.
Another good over for USRC. A little step across, just flicks outside the off stump. No future in that.
Thank you, that's what I was waiting for.
Absolutely no future in that, Tariq. Hit the ball or let the ball go. USRC right on top now.
Two balls remaining in the 5th. Benny Paris Singh to Malik, shorter this time, makes him forces him back onto the back foot and gets another dot.
Just one to come in this, the 5th over, and just 6 more balls in the power play after being 18 after 2 overs. They've stalled somewhat, Pakistan Association, and stuttered along to 26.
Singh to Malik, shorter effort ball, tries to crunch it through the offside, gets through 1, can't get past 2, will get a single to end the 5th. And PACC 27 for 2, still requiring 161 runs for victory at a run rate of 10.7.
I'll tell you what, that last delivery, there wasn't a lot of confidence in running between the wickets in that one either. We had the missed run out chance earlier in the over, and there was a bit of hesitation from both batters there. Run outs on the cards here.
Well, we see that when the first one is a bit sketchy and you almost get run out, then they're both nervous on the next one. So they need to be careful because they can't afford to lose another wicket. These two need to put a partnership together. Slowly grinding away. Partnership of 6 off 9 deliveries.
Required run rate getting up towards 11 already. Pakistan Association would love a big over here, the last one of the power play. Let's see if Rashid can prevent them from doing so. He's full down the ground, it goes, it's gone high, it's gone long, fielder getting under it, just goes over his head and it runs away for 4. Yeah, ounce of luck there, good intent, didn't get it out of the middle of the bat, but did get enough of it to clear mid-off.
Yeah, Akbar Khan thought he was in the game there for quite a lot of that one as it went up in the air. You could see him running backwards, squirreling, turning. Oh, that's over my head and into the ropes for 4.
Oh, that's full. That's in the offside. Oh, it's a great catch. A great catch at cover. I think that's Waqas Khan there, diving forward, gets his fingers underneath the ball, and that is another big wicket for USRC. Batter just looking around just to make sure that it was held cleanly, and it was. Huge wicket again.
Watch on the replay, bit of bottom hand, scooped it up, and there's a diving, rolling Waqas Khan. Takes a great catch and takes the third wicket for PACC, and they're in a world of hurt, 31 for 3.
Yeah, Tariq Malik is gone. Hafiz Khan's been out there for 32 balls. He's faced 4 of them and watched 3 of his mates fall at the other end.
Well, his captain's coming to the crease now, Tanveer.
This is the partnership. This is the partnership. This is the one that has to be over 100. Tanweer Afzal, tremendous with the bat. Extremely dangerous. Hafiz Khan, excellent batter in his own right. This is the partnership.
Plenty of overs to spare. 14.4 left. Runs 10.7. Easy done if you get into the zone, get in the groove. These two get their partnership going. Another wicket to fall for PACC, and you'd say this game is almost done.
Yeah, none for 18. They were after 2. 3.2 overs later. Yeah, none for 18 off 2. And then 3 for 13 off the next 3.2 overs. It's a great fight back from United Services Recreation Club. It's a wonderful club too, Bushy, down on Gascoigne Road.
We record some of the podcasts down there.
We do. We're regularly down there doing the podcast, the 8 for 52 podcast, of course. The #1 cricket podcast in Hong Kong.
And the #2 in Ghana as we continue.
Rashid up, over 4. Tanweer Afzal, 3 wickets down. Comes to the wicket at 3 down. He doesn't care. If it's up, he's going to hit it, and he does. Straight over the top of point 4.
Yep, Tanveer doing Tanveer things. You're going to give it to him. First ball in the slot. He's going to deliver. Watch on the replay. Bit full. Rashid, and well outside off, and just eased into that one. Tanveer crushes into the seating.
Hold the phone, Bushy. I think the sun's starting to poke itself out.
Outrageous.
Rashid. It's a bit shorter. Same result. Backward point. 1 bounce over the rope. Tanweer Afzal comes in under pressure. He doesn't feel pressure, the captain. Back-to-back boundaries.
This was only about a metre short of being a 6 cut to backward point. It's the shorter boundary with this pitch further across towards Ting Kwong Road, but watch this. Tanveer's just latched onto that in a flash, and it's just fallen inside the rope and gone for 4.
2 balls for 8 runs. 2 balls, 4. More field changes from USRC. I think they make more field changes than any team I've ever watched. Rashid, how does he respond? What's his plan? So they're ball chasing again, Bushy.
They are. Now they're
not.
Now they're not. Benny's gone back to backward point on the ropes, and now he's come back inside the circle.
Comes Rashid. That's short. It's not 4 this time. It's a quick single. Gazanfa Fields inside the circle, just in front of point. Hafiz Khan now gets to face his 5th delivery.
I think it was a good delivery from Rashid. I think he took the pace off at that time, expecting Tanveer to try to take him on and maybe miss hit. Instead he just kept it along the ground, got a single.
More field changes. Now Rashid's ready. Oh, and no, he's not ready. He pulls out of his run-up just as he was about to go into his delivery stride.
Well, he probably got distracted by that big orange ball in the sky that might have just poked its head out through the clouds.
It's unbelievable. We need to get these tents away from us and get a bit of sun on our back.
Almost have to get the sunglasses out, but I know there's that much cloud around, I won't bother. Anyway, Rashid's ready.
It's full. I thought I heard a sound there. I think it was bat on ground though. Wasif didn't take it cleanly behind the stumps. That is the end of the over, the end of the power play. 6 overs gone. The score is 40 for 3.
Butters will go up the hill. A wicket has fallen, and it is the big hitting Rajab Hussain who has gone. And they have brought up the 50 inside 6 overs inside the power play. Little side won 53 for 1 after 6.
So they're very well placed. We'll also go down to Thailand, where the Hong Kong under-19s are playing the absolute crucial semi-final against Q8. A win puts them into the final, but more importantly, puts them into Division 1 out of Division 2. Earlier, 234 for 3. Fantastic batting performance. Best of the tournament by far from them. They've got Q8, 37 for 2 in the 17th over. I'm calling that one, Bushy. The boys have done the job.
Bold. I'll be happy when they do.
Do you want me to undo it? Do you want me to undo the call? Don't want the kiss of death.
Commentator's curse is
No,
on
I'm
you.
calling that. They're done. The boys have done the job. They'll finish Q8 off down there. And back here, Benny Singh with the ball, 40 for 3. Now they're moving fielders everywhere out and then back in again. They're ready now. Singh charges in. Just defence there from Tanweer.
Big effort ball from Benny. You could hear the grunt again. How many overs has Benny bowled now? This would be his final over, if I'm counting correctly.
Yeah, he's bowled 3 overs, 1 for 18 before this one. Long on his back, Akbar Khan, back on the boundary. Long off his back as well, protecting the short boundaries. Will Tanweer take them on, try to go over their head. He goes through the offside, there's a man inside the circle, fields it very well. That's Waqas Khan there, who took that spectacular catch earlier. Good pick up there. It's difficult over there fielding near the Astro. He did a good job.
And we saw that area patrolled beautifully by Alian for Pakistan Association. Now Waqas Khan doing the same for USRC. Tough spot, but owning their positions.
Oh, smashed down the ground. It's only going to be 1. Fielder down there, makes no mistake. Tanweer was trying to go hard down the ground, but just along the ground, all the way. Just a single.
Tidy over to finish off for Benny Singh so far. He's only got 3 balls left in his spell. Only the 1 run so far this over.
Fiz Khan has been out there since the beginning. Most of it's been at the non-striker's end. Oh, Waqas Khan fields well. They're still going to get 1. He probably saved at least another 1 there, getting the 1 hand on it. Fiz Khan gets to the safety of the non-striker's end, where he spent most of this innings. Tanweer Afzal now.
There's been 40 legal deliveries. Fiz Khan has faced 6 of them, and he's been out there since the beginning.
Never seen that.
Remarkable.
All the cricket I've watched, I wouldn't have seen an opener face that low percentage of balls before. It's just into his pads, just dabs it into the leg side for 1. Just a single. Another good over here from Benny Singh. He went for 9 in his first. It's been great since then. He's got 1 ball to come in his spell and he's 21 for 1. More field changes, USRC. And we've got a ball thrown from Waqas Khan back to Benny Singh, straight over the top of his head, and Akbar Khan's got to go and collect it.
He's got it back now to finish off his spell.
And Shorter just pushing the offside to a backward gully there. Just on the circle. For a minute they thought a run out was on. A run out wasn't on. 44 for 3 after 7.
Good spell from Benny Paras Singh. 4 overs, 1 for 22. Just 4 runs off that final over.
Looks like they're going to keep the final over from Rashid up their sleeves for later. That looks like Ali Hussain, I think, from the softball ground end, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Ali Hassan.
Fiz Khan, here's a little stat for you, faced 2/7 of his entire innings last over. He managed to face 2 balls in 1 over.
He's just faced the 7 of the 42.
Remarkable.
And less than 20% of the deliveries on offer.
He's on strike now.
Well, he's going to enjoy another delivery here.
Lovely.
Change of bowler. The spin of Ali Hussain from the softball end. That's short and punched into the offside. Sweeper out there. Gazanfa will field it. 1 more to Hafiz. Acquired run rate. Now just a tickle above 11. If Tanwir Afzal can stay out there for 45 minutes, that'll come down. Oh, he cuts well. Oh, cuts much better than it looks straight off the bat. That went like a rocket between the 2 fielders and races away for 4.
Imran Arif, just watch that sail past his left hand along the ground, that is, spinning away so he couldn't get anything on it, and then it split the gap between him and Benny Paris Singh.
He's come out, he's hit 3 boundaries, Tanwir, and I reckon every single one of them have been within about a metre of each other when they've crossed the rope, all into the same area of the ground.
Yeah, if you were going to ball chase, perhaps putting a deep backward point in would be a good idea.
Yeah, would be. Same, got to be a bit fuller. Oh, he was, but Tanwir went back for the cut shot again. Was too full for that one.
That one stayed a little low as well as it skipped on through. Went through a couple of stumps outside off, below bail height.
Now inside the circle, they've got a point, a backward point, and a third who's very square.
A backward point.
I would say there's probably 6 or 7 metres between the 2 fielders who are behind point. Down the ground this time. Tried to hit it into the softball ground itself. Just takes the 1, fielded down there at the long on boundary.
And we saw Akbar Khan put a few into the softball ground in the batting innings for USRC. Tanvir's going to have to do something similar, but he's down the non-striker's end.
He throws that one right up. Is that wide? No, it's not. It's inside the tram lines. Umpire very happy with that. Ali Hussain completes his over. Just 6 off it, but that is a better one for Pakistan Association. At the end of the 8th over, the score is 50 for the loss of 3.
That crunch down the field by Tanvir for a single brought up the 50 for PACC. And it looks like Imran Arif's going to bring himself, or he'll be brought in. He's not the captain today. It's Shahid, head coach, coming into the attack.
We had Imran Arif on the 8 for 52 podcast for a detailed My Story interview during the course of the year.
#1 rated 8 for 52 podcast episode, that one.
So if you haven't had a listen, get on the 8 for 52 podcast on Spotify and Apple. And you can have a listen to an edited version in the main episode, or we also have the full detailed interview up telling Imran's life story, and it's a very interesting story indeed. And as you say, #1 raider. In he comes, Imi. Oh, it was a good one to start, right on the money. Tanwir Afzal couldn't get him away. Right on the spot, first ball, Imran Arif. Yeah, just ties him up there, gets through, gets onto the thigh pad or back leg. And get through for 1. A little bit of bat on it as well.
And cheeky inside edge there. Just dealing in dots and singles at the moment. That's not going to be enough for Pakistan Association.
If I can look at the positives for them, they haven't lost a wicket for a little while. They've managed to stay out there. Tanwir came out, hit a couple of boundaries off his first 2 balls, so the scoreboard has been ticking. Not enough, not as much as they need, but they need to form a partnership, and that's what these 2 are trying to do now. Fiz Khan just defends solidly. Imran Arif's been right on the money.
Celebrated his 40th birthday in January. Imi?
Happy birthday for January.
January 15th, turned 40.
It's time of the year for birthdays, isn't it, Bushy? A lot of birthdays around now. Cricketers.
Somebody's signaling me that Imran's a bit, not quite that age or a bit more, but we go with what's on ESPN Cricket Info.
Whatever age he is, just bowled another good one. Run out chance. Oh no, direct hit and he was gone. Hafiz. They're thinking about an overthrow. They're going to take the overthrow. So it puts the run out back on the table. No, it doesn't. Slight misfield in the backup. All happening there. It was going to be none. Ended up 2.
I'll tell you what age Imran Arif is. Ageless.
Ageless. Timeless.
Timeless. Every year he backs up. Incredibly fit.
A lot going on out there in the USRC. All the time in the field. Jumpers on, field changes, jumpers off. Every ball. Imran. Down leg side just pushes that one. That's going to go for a wide. Just push that a little bit too far down the leg side. Wasp only giving a 7% chance. It's probably a little harsh. 2 runs a ball here, Mission Road, with the short boundaries is very gettable. It's going to come down to wickets in hand. At the moment, they have wickets in hand. Oh, it beats him outside off stump. Fiz Khan just pushing at it, waving at it. Good over from Imran. It was the wide the previous ball, but other than that, it's been tight.
Fiz Khan's now faced 12 deliveries. Raced up 6 not long ago.
A lot of balls. He hasn't really looked in yet, has he?
No, he's been out there since the beginning, almost the full 9 overs.
Here we go, more field changes again. People going out, others coming in.
And again, come in and go back out, and come in and go back out.
Yeah. And just defends into the offside. Imran Arif on the money there. A good over. That's the end of the 9th over. 1 more to come before the drinks break. The score is 54 for 3.
What that does after that over from Imran Arif pushes the runs required up over 2 a ball now. 12.2. You can see on the screens 12.18 to be precise.
I think they'll probably try to get through this over to drinks relatively safely without a wicket. Regroup at the 10 and see exactly what they've got to do. If there's a loose one, there's no doubt Tanwir will try to put it away. That's who he is. It's what he does. Ali Hassan. That's short. That's flat batted down the ground. Just going to be 1. Got away with 1 there.
I can tell you, Tanvir has tried to put that over the top of mid-wicket's head, and it's come onto him a lot faster than he was expecting, and it's ended up at mid-off.
It was short. Stuck in the hand, really, that one. Ali Hassan, that's better. It's the wrong one, I think. Backward a point, throws to the non-striker's end, the bowler end, who fumbles, but sprints across, stops any chance of an overthrow.
You're right, Botters.
What's that?
They just got to get through these next 4 deliveries without too much damage.
Yeah, and just reset. Ooh, that's well bowled. Just punches into the offside, and it seems to be that's the tactic they're employing as well. The last thing they want is a wicket in this over just before drinks.
A little bit of uneven bounce on a ball like that, and it's going to skid straight through on a middle stump. Good delivery.
Floats that one up, that's slower, gets the inside edge. There could be 2 on here. There's open space out there. There is 2. They're going to get back easy. Batter, Hafiz can't turn blind there, Bushy. I don't like that when you're coming back for the second.
He was quick, though. He was going to make sure that he got through for the 2, if that's what the captain wanted.
And that's what the captain wanted. It's what the captain got. Very strong offside field behind the batter. The 2 backward points, we'll call them, plus a point. Slight changes in field again from the captain, Wasif, behind the stumps. Saying floats that one up. There's the edge. Then he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. It's one of those backward points have taken the catch. That's not the greatest, smartest cricket, I don't think, there from Tanwir Afzal, but it was from Ali Hussain. He threw that one up. It was the leg spinner. He got the edge of the captain. The big wicket of Afzal goes, and that'll be drinks, Bushy.
Butters, what did we say?
We were saying it. Be patient. Just play out this over. Smart bowling, though. Gave him one to have a go at. The other two were a little bit quicker through. Gave him one. Found the edge. Wicket.
Well, 4 down. We're going into the drinks break. 1 ball early. Pakistan Association 58 for 4. Still requiring another 130 runs in 10.1 overs. Join us the other side of the drinks break for all the exciting end to this T20 Premier League series match. Welcome back to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Aaron Bush with you for this Premier League game. A couple of the kids from KCC probably played a game over at KGV across the road and come across to watch this action. 10 overs remaining, 10.1 in fact. Joining me in commentary, Matt Botters, Botfield, and not ideal that wicket just before drinks.
No, not at all. Not at all. We're just saying how they had one job to get through 2 drinks. They couldn't execute it. 1 ball to come. And it's a good one. And that's the end of the over. 10 overs gone, 58 for the loss of 4 wickets.
And Jinder Sunny Singh coming to the crease for PACC. Face that one delivery. What's the Wasp projecting now? Down to 2% chance for PACC, and I think it might be right on the money. Up the hill. What's going on up there?
Yeah, it's about run a ball required from LSW there or thereabouts. 61 off 58. So they're very, very well placed. They've only lost 2 wickets. So they've got their noses in front up there, LSW. Can they finish it off?
Imran Arif to continue from the Argyle Street, and Hafiz Khan, who's been out there forever, on strike. Going to get bat on ball to start with a full one, but just the single.
Now we know how big a ball Singh can hit, and he's going to need plenty of them.
Yeah. 13 required per over now. He's going to have to go big.
Yeah, they need in the next few overs, they need a 16 or a 20.
There's no noble losses in the T20 Premier League.
Not at all. They're going to go down, they've got to go down swinging, and that's what Singh does.
There's a reef to Sunny. Shorter. Oh, he gets a big fat inside edge down behind square. Gets off the mark though.
Yeah, didn't know a lot about that one. Got a bit of inside edge on it. Fine leg inside the circle there, does the fielding. Hafiz Khan now.
Imran bangs it into the pitch. Just pushed out on the offside, no run.
Yeah, Hafiz has faced 16 balls. I mentioned it earlier. He hasn't looked entirely comfortable. He's going to have to go in a minute. He's going to have to go hard.
Full of this time from Imran. Same result though. Buckers just controlling that area out there and can't get it through.
Yeah, we saw Alian Muhammad field so beautifully earlier today in the covers, and Waqas Khan is doing the same for his USRC side. Imran Arif bowling beautifully.
1-1 ... 2 balls remaining in the 11th. Might be thigh pad get through for a single. Indeed it is, just a leg bite.
Yep. USRC very happy with that. Very happy with Imran Arif's over here, the first one back after the drinks break.
Sonny Singh on strike, a shorter one and dispatch. That's gone all the way over the top. Deep square leg for 6.
That's what I said he can do. You bowl short to him, he'll put you away. It's the short boundary over there. And he smashed that one over the top of square leg for 6.
Not sure what Imran was thinking with this delivery. The rest of the over had been quite tidy. This one here bangs it in short, gives him plenty of room, just follows it around. Pivots beautifully, Manjinder Singh, for a boundary.
Well, we often say in T20, it's always said how important that final delivery of each over is, the get out ball. And yeah, Imi will be disappointed with that. He gave it away. The 5 previous were fantastic.
11 done. PACC 67 for 4. They need another 121, still needing more than 13 and over, but that 6 at the end doesn't hurt. Hafiz Khan.
Yeah, he's got to get going, Hafiz, here. Got the leg spinner to take on Ali Hassan.
Can do nothing but come forward and smother it. Been good bowling from Hassan. 2 overs, 1 for 10.
Yeah, but at a minimum, you've got to be getting 1. I don't care where the ball is. You just can't be defending now.
He's popped that one up in the air behind square. Nobody down on the rope. That's going to go for 4. He's listened to you, Botters.
Yeah, I don't know why Ali Hassan bowled that one. He's bowled beautifully with his leg spin and his wrong, and he's just thrown that one in really quick, and it was short, and Hafiz Khan has done exactly the right thing. Got inside it, put it over the top of the infield for 4.
Replay. Plenty of time to have a look at it, see what it was doing, and it was good shot selection from Hafiz Khan. Nobody really on the leg side. There's only 3 in total. And that's a good ball to follow up with, though. Too good to get any bat on it.
Just stick with that, young man. That's what you want. That is fantastic bowling. Keep it simple. You'll get rewards.
Big appeal and the finger goes up, and after that getting hit for a boundary, Hassan gets revenge and gets the 5th wicket.
Yeah, look, Hafiz Khan didn't walk then on that LBW, but he nearly did. Ali Hassan, good fight back. He went back to basics. He went back to keeping it simple after the boundary ball earlier. He pitches that in line. It's going on to hit halfway up middle. Hafiz Khan was out there for a long time. Not necessarily a good time for him either. He goes for 15. Pakistan now have lost their 5th with the score on 71.
Alian Muhammad.
It is coming out at number 7. Wonderful batter. More an accumulator of runs than your big hitter. He's got your big hitter Singh at the other end. These two can get a partnership going.
So basically his job, rotate the strike.
Yeah. Yep. Pick up a bit. If there's a boundary ball, take full advantage. Other than that, give the strike to the big hitter.
There's our commentary position right at the top of screen. Wondering where we stand all day, calling the games.
Under the blue tents. I like this position. Better than where we are down at Kowloon Cricket Club now. Right over at square.
Not going to get involved in that one. But yes, we are where we are. Very good commentary for runouts.
Slip in now.
Hassan with 2 wickets. Just leading edge onto the leg side, but one little sweeper inside the circle on the leg side behind square cuts it off, keeps it to a dot.
Yeah, the one loose delivery earlier in the over, but other than that, it's been a tremendous over from Hassan. Final ball.
Oh, that stayed a little low. Got bottom edge bat onto it just to keep it out from hitting the stumps, and gets away. Just that 4 plus a wicket. 4 off the over. 12 done. PACC 71 for 5. They need another 117 in 8 overs.
Yeah, that last ball could have easily gone through and rocketed into the stumps or inside edge onto the stumps. Alian got away with it. Imran Arif's going to continue. He's bowled 2 overs for 12. 6 off the last ball of the previous over. And we're going to have a change of bowler actually. Imran's got the ball, but he's about to hand it away.
Fahad Hyatt coming into the attack from the Argyle Street end.
Now, can Singh be destructive? Can he take advantage of Hyatt?
Really has no choice at this point with 14.5 and over required. Hyatt comes in, crunched hard onto the offside, but straight to the sweeper out there on the ropes for a single.
Yeah, Imran Arif's at mid-off, inside the circle.
No ball called.
Field changes going everywhere off the back of the no ball with the change in batters. So Alian's going to get to face the new ball. Very short boundaries, or shorter boundaries to Alian's leg side. Field going everywhere. Long on, long off. Deep square leg.
Alian on strike. It's a no ball again. It was left alone like it was going to be a wide, but he's overstepped. So back-to-back no balls and another free hit coming up.
So what Alian would have thought that was a wide.
I'm assuming because he left it alone and it was a free hit.
It probably was a wide, but the no ball infringement gives another no ball.
Yeah.
Therefore another free hit.
Same result either way.
Hyatt needs to get it right. He goes back, remeasures his run up. Wonder if his feet grew bigger since the last game, Bushy.
There's a cold breeze blowing in again. That might have shrunk.
It's not warm. Changes his run up. Bit of advice from head coach Imran Arif. And we're ready to go.
No changes to the field this time. It's gone straight up. How far has it gone? It's gone all the way out of the ground for 6.
Yeah, that just kept going and going from Alian there. He got all of that, took full advantage of the free hit, got up and under, short boundary straight. It's gone over the top of the sight screen and out of the road, out onto the road. Big 6 from Alian there. Wonderful cricket shot. Pakistan need that, and they need a lot more of that.
New ball discovered.
Being delivered back to Hyatt now. He's got to keep his front foot behind the line.
Yeah, well, that was actually the first legal delivery of this over. It's gone for 8 off 1 delivery. And that's popped up, straight back down, work to do. Akbar Khan sliding, keeps it inside, cuts it off, saves 3 runs in the end.
Yeah, good piece of fielding there from Khan coming round. Alian got that right out of the screws, very straight. But he came round from long off and cut it off.
He's doing well for a man with a calf injury. Hyatt comes in to Sunny Singh, gives him a full toss, who chops it straight out to extra cover. No run, missed out there.
Yeah, he did indeed. Could have hit that anywhere really, and just unfortunately for him, just picked out the field.
Hyatt in again. And that's a good delivery. Keeps it to a dot.
Yeah, tricked him, saw him coming, and by the time he realised that it was past him. Singh didn't read that at all. Good piece of bowling from Hyatt. Up the hill, run a ball required. Still only 2 down, 42 off 42. For LSW.
Oh, chopped it inside onto the leg. That one is a stinger. Get 3 for a single. I can tell you, Botters, that they need less than that now because they just smashed a 6 up at the hill.
Big 6. Left-hander up there. Not sure who it is, but it rocketed into the netting above the pool.
The way that game's going, we'll have a few viewers switching over to watch the end of this one. Still 1 ball left in the 13th. Tale of 2 halves of this over for Hyatt. Really fought it back nicely. And that one's going to be a dot as well. End of the over, 13 done. PACC 82 for 5. They need another 106 off the last 7 overs.
Yeah, Alian just trying to run that down to the vacant third area. But just picked out the man behind point, hit it straight to him. Better over for Pakistan Association. Big 6 off the free hit. Still have a long way to go.
Just joining us, USRC won the toss. They elected to bat, and they batted well. Put on a big 187 on the back of Akbar Khan with a 75.
Yeah, 11 off that previous over. They're going to need 2 or 3 up in the 20s though now. So USRC take 20 off and over earlier, but there was a lot around that 12 to 14 area as well. To date, Pakistan Association have not been able to do that.
That's the first time we're going to see Gaz.
Yeah, I'll say that just at the point where Pakistan need runs, big Ghazanfar comes into the attack. Of course, national player. Wonderful bowler.
Been a little dry on runs in the domestic leagues as of late. Like to get a few. Finish this game off for USRC. Sunny on strike. On 9. And a good first delivery from Ghazanfar, gets through under the bat.
Yeah, very good start there from Gaz. Singh will do well. Maybe to just put that cut shot away and worry about hitting down the ground.
Fuller this time. Can't get any bat on it. Another dot.
Yeah, Shahid Wasif couldn't take that cleanly behind the stumps. Ghazanfar, very good start. First 2 balls. It's getting very difficult now, the run rate equation for Pakistan Association, but whilst Singh's out there, there's life.
Just tries to guide it. They will get through for the single. Imran just lets them go through. That's the one. Botters, I think the winning Hong Kong-China team from Qatar has arrived back in town. I've seen Chris Pickett over there watching on, and also assistant coach Jawad Iqbal floating around. So the team must have flown back in today and come down to watch the game. As Gates tries to reverse. It's very nice, except for there's 2 players waiting right there for that shot.
Yeah, they persisted with those 2 fielders behind point, and it's working for them at the moment. USRC. Well executed shot from Alian, but unfortunately straight to the fielder.
Means more dots. 3 of 4 this over so far. And make that 5. 1 ball remaining in the 14th.
Yeah, Gaz, just saying when you need to accelerate, and then USRC go to someone like Ghazanfar, who's very hard to get away. Improving so here. Just a 1 off the over.
Showing all his experience, Mohammad Ghazanfar. A bit of a Inside leading edge out onto the leg side for a single, just 2 runs off the 14th. Another tidy one for USRC. PACC 84 for 5, requiring another 104 off 6 overs. Starting to get out of control, Botters, for Pakistan Association.
Yeah, it's up over 17 and over now, so you can never say anything's impossible, but you can say it's highly unlikely. They're going to need a lot to go their way to put them back in it. Now they need, as I said, 2 or 3 overs of 20 or more to put them in it. USRC full of confidence out there, taking wickets at regular intervals. We've bowled tight in the main. We've also made about 348,000 fielding changes, which is what we're doing now.
Up the hill, another wicket's fallen. It's the big wicket of the captain. And coming out to the middle, Munir Dar. Back here, Hyatt bowling to Alian. He's going to, he wants the single, but he's sent back in the end. I think there was a run there to be had.
Well, that was cover fielder. We've said how good Alian was earlier. How good is Waqas Khan? That was through for all money, but he cut it off, put a run out in the picture. Alian had to go back.
Another dot in the books. Hyatt will get the single down to long on. Imran Arif will do the fielding on camera now.
Brings Singh on strike. Single there to Alian. Can Singh get 2 or 3 up and over the rope?
Oh, that's a good dot ball from Hyatt. Got it through, full outside off.
Really, really good piece of bowling there from Hyatt. He knows what Singh wants to do, and Singh had no chance of getting that one away. Full outside off, well bowled.
And that's gone straight through. And this time, that one wasn't outside off. That was right through the gate. And the 6th wicket falls for Pakistan Association. Sunny Singh's got to go there, 85 for 6.
Really good piece of bowling there from Hyatt. Really, really good piece of bowling from him, and captaincy from Shahid Wasif and USRC in total. They are well on top now. Fall of the 6th wicket, and they've lost Singh, who was danger man. Still over 100 runs required.
Wahid coming out to the crease. Now, Botters, I did mention that Munir Dar's come out to bat up the hill for Little Saiwan, and we've also seen the likes of Haseeb Mohammed and Hafiz Khan and the likes, who usually ply their trade on a Saturday, which makes them ineligible for a lot of the Premier League stuff. But that rule has been suspended at the moment, so allowing these Saturday players not to get suspended.
Yeah, if you play 2 Premier League games in any one season, you're unable to play any more Saturday League in that season or the following season. But because of the unavailability of the national players for the Qatar Tour, that rule has been relaxed.
I like it. Hyatt. 2 balls remaining. Ahmed Wahid on strike. He'll get runs off the bat to start with. Very nicely played, but going to push for 2. No, just the single in the end.
And I would say LSW were unaware of that rule change last week. So Monadar could have played last week.
Exactly, he was coaching, but the rule was in place because the team was off to Qatar. That would have been a handy in for Little Saiwan.
Could have made a big difference.
Didn't read the email or something to that effect.
Message was not passed on, I understand.
Breakdown in communication.
Someone in LSW was aware, but forgot to pass on the information.
That's kind of a large piece of information to
it's
not
a reasonably
pass on.
sized part of information, yes. Anyway, we digress. Hyatt.
Final delivery. Tries the scoop, and he's got onto it. How far is that going to go back? 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 4 runs.
Very clever cricket from Alian there. I've seen him do it a lot over the years, and he executes it very, very well. And he executed it beautifully on that occasion. He's been joined out there with by Mohammed Wahid, who is a very, very big hitter in his own right.
I've seen this attempted numerous times over the couple of seasons we've been calling the Premier League, and I've never really seen anyone pull it off. That's as good as I've seen. A lot of the times they end up bowled.
I would say the two who like to employ it the most are Alian Mohammed and Ahan Trivedi. From Kowloon Cricket Club, Gazanfa.
Bowling to Wahid, you said big hitter. Needs to be very big. They need 20 runs and over now, basically.
Yeah, he's going to need to latch onto a few. He bowls. Oh, he ties him up, look too high, and umpire agrees with me. Signal too high straight away.
I think he was listening in. Joking. Yes, it was definitely too high. Bottas called it. Umpire De Cruz called it.
Still got those two men behind point protecting the backward cut. Will he get onto one down the ground? He comes down, he misses everything. It misses him, it misses the bat, it missed the stumps, it didn't miss Shahid Wasif, and he took the bails off, but Wahid was safely in his ground.
Wasn't far about from losing the top of off there. Wahid.
Oh, that gets him absolutely straight through him. From the moment that hit the wicket, it looked like it was going to either LBW or bowl him. It's just gone straight through him, taken off stump.
The most understated excitement about that wicket I've seen on a cricket field for a while. There's the replay. He's bowled it. It's gone straight through. It might have even come off the pad a little bit at the back and flicked the off stump.
How good has Gazanfa been since he's come on, Bushy?
Yep, fantastic. Just ground the game into submission and now gets a much deserved wicket with his 9th delivery. Navdeep Singh coming to the crease as you see the captain for USRC, Shahid Wasif, on screen. Giving some instructions to his runners.
I'll tell you one thing, Bushy, run rate can always be very important in these Premier League competitions, and at the moment, the way this is going, Pakistan Association run rate is copping a pounding. Just flicked into the leg side, basically walking through for a single there.
Yeah, you're right, Bottas. Chasing 187, haven't even got to the 3-figure mark. Less than 5 overs to go. It's going to be a painful loss for PACC. Saw it in one of the Premier Leagues last year where they lost the first game and just never recovered, couldn't get into the final.
Alian goes massive swing at that. Just gets a bottom edge. Looks like Ali Muhammad over there fields it. Haven't seen him bowl today.
Actually, I think I got that wrong. I think Pakistan did lose the first game in one of the Premier Leagues and went on to make the final.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
They can recover.
Yeah, there's no doubt they can. Especially when it looks like LSW is going to win up the hill. There's no run there.
Very tidy over. 16 done. PACC 92 for 7.
Yeah, it's just 24 balls remaining now. You could run an argument that you just want to knock it round. If there's a bad ball, put it away, but knock it round, get as many runs as you can just to try to limit that net run rate damage.
And they need to push to 120 if they can. They've got 3 wickets in hand. 4 overs remaining. Can't just, like I say, there's no such thing as noble losses and batting it out, seeing out the 20 overs. You need to make sure you put on as many runs as possible, even if you're going to lose.
No, just as I said, we haven't seen him bowl. We're going to see him bowl now, Ali Muhammad. From the Argyle Street end. Pitches that up, goes straight through. Straight through Alian.
I'd skip through very low to Shahid Wasif. Not sure what it hit, crack or a rough patch.
Non-striker keeps standing in my way, Bushy.
It happens quite a lot here at Ting Kwong Road. Put the long cables on so I can walk around and Can't go too far though, we end up in the sight screen.
Alian on strike. He goes hard into the leg side. There's only going to be one though, because the protection down there at cow corner and long on. And it's fielded and it's just one. That'll give Navdeep his chance. Oh, it ties him up. That's a good ball from Ali Muhammad. Came back. Good bowling.
It was quick. Got through him. Popped up as well. Cut him in half.
He really didn't have much of a clue about that one. That was a very, very quick, good delivery. Up the hill, it's going down to the wire into the 17th over. 18 runs required off 22 balls, 7 wickets in hand. LSW should be winning from there.
I'd hate to find out that they didn't.
That'll be the first win from a Sunday team or a Premier League team in a long time. We'll just plays that down to third, who's up inside the circle. Fields just another one to the total.
And Botters, you look at that total, 94 for 7, and you realise just how important Yassir Murtaza and Zishan Ali are to this side.
Yeah. Never mind the fact that Isan Nawaz is out as well. Very important, Zishan and Yassir. I mean, two of the best cricketers in Hong Kong, right?
That's where the runs missing at the moment are.
Bang, Alian gets none of that, but he's going to get one for that. Came off the bottom of the bat, I think.
Yeah,
Totally mistimed.
I think it was a bit of a slower hidden ball from...
Yeah, and he tried to hit it long down the ground, but just hit right on the end of the bat and got one for it.
I think it just dropped on him. It was a good ball from Khan.
Ali in, short, bouncer. Good one. Not ruled a wide. Very well bowled. Very good over. 17 overs gone. The score is 95 for 7.
And just 3 runs coming from that over as well. It's just a slow, painful death for PACC Premier at the moment with 18 legal deliveries remaining.
Yeah, if they can scramble 20 or 25 runs from those 18 deliveries, will do their net run rate, will limit the damage significantly. But Gazanfa's going to bowl again.
2 overs, 1 for 4.
Hello. You'd take that when you woke up this morning, wouldn't you? Another dot ball.
Almost had 2 for 4 there. Just reverse sweeped it onto his stumps.
Pakistan Association batters have just not been able to get him away at all. Alian comes down the wicket, hits it high into the leg side. Ali Muhammad's underneath it. He doesn't know where it is because it just kept floating and floating and floating and kept going and going. I think it's one bounce across the rope. Yes, it is. Umpire signals 4. I don't know what's going on. Have we changed altitude or something, Bushy? Because the balls seem to be flying a lot further than they normally do here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground.
Yeah, that's a terribly long boundary out there, and it's almost cleared the rope.
But do you know what I mean? That's not the first time today that that's happened, where we think it's going to fall a lot shorter. It just floats, 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 floats.
Interesting. Not sure, but a rare boundary in the first, actually, off Gazanfa's bowling. It's been removed from that position.
Yeah, I know. I think it might be a bit harsh. But anyway, he is.
Imran.
Alian goes again. That's going to be 4. It's going to be 6. No, one bounce across the rope. Well done from Alian Muhammad. Back-to-back boundaries. Every run crucial here in the scheme of the whole competition.
Yeah, brings up their 100 as well for Pakistan Association. I said that to get up to maybe 120 to limit the damage. While we watch a replay of that. Just looking up the hill at the other game, little Saiwan are 7 runs away from victory, and they've got 3 overs to do it in. Now they need 3.
Oh, another boundary. Is it on its way? Yes, it is. That's going to run away. 3 in a row for Alian Mohammed. He goes well. What does he go on to? 28? There or thereabouts, but he's doing a good job. And as we keep saying, every run crucial here as far as the Premier League T20 competition is concerned. Because with a loss now for HKCC, a loss for USRC and a loss for Pakistan Association, you can nearly guarantee it's going to come down to net run rate for the second spot.
Talking about Gaz's 1 for 4 off 2, he's now 1 for 16.
Yeah, Allianz just taken to him. 3 in a row. Bang, down the ground. Where's that gone? That's gone miles in the air. It's gone high. It's gone long. Has it gone long enough? No, it hasn't. It's taken it long on. That one didn't float further than we thought. That one went exactly where it looked like it would off the bat, and it's caught a good catch on the long on boundary because that went a long way in the air.
Yeah, Aftab Hussain taking the catch. Big grin on his face after he took it.
Alian goes. He did a nice job. 3 boundaries in a row. Went down fighting. Tried to hit the big 6 down the ground to the softball ground. Just got under it a little bit too much. Safely taken down on the long on boundary. Bushy, I was just about to say before that wicket, USRC went up the hill to play Hong Kong Cricket Club and understrength Hong Kong Cricket Club last week and probably should have won.
Should have won.
Now, that loss now looks very crucial because they would have been 2-0 and sitting pretty on top of the comp.
Yep, and so we're going to come down to it. I think HKCC won it in the 20th over, like 19.1 overs.
Sahal Malvinkar.
Yeah, it was indeed. Ready to go here.
Big shout, big shout. Too high, umpire says.
Ishtaq Mohammed coming to the crease and faces out the last ball of Gaz's over.
Which was an eventful one. 3 boundaries in it and a wicket. 18 overs gone. The score is 107 for 8.
Up the hill. It's all over.
LSW have had a win.
What a win. Diaspora Little Saiwan rolling Hong Kong Cricket Club at home.
We'll cover that in detail on this week's 8 for 52 podcast, Bushy.
We sure will.
Big win for LSW. That'll leave. So after this round, you can have every team with 1 win.
Correct. The only undefeated team will be KCC Premier.
Yeah, the other 4 having lost 1 game each. No, Pakistan will still be on 0.
Only lost, yep, and KCC only 1.
So we'll have 3 teams on 1 win. 4 teams on 1 win, yes.
4 teams on 1 win, 3 teams on 1 win, 1 loss.
Pakistan sitting at the bottom.
And PACC 0 and 1.
Well, it's well placed for a very tight competition, isn't it?
Exciting.
Imran Arif. That's full down leg side, pushes it down leg side. Umpire John Prakash says wide.
Every run valuable for PACC. I'll take the extras because it's been a reasonably tidy bowling innings from USRC.
Yeah, I think they performed well with the ball, I really do. Is Tiak the new batter out there? He didn't have much clue about that one. It's just stayed at his feet, really.
That was just the 5th extra in this bowling innings. 1 leg by, 2 no balls and 2 wides.
Yeah, they've been impressive. They really have. Especially Imran Arif when he's come into the attack. Because Zanful, we've mentioned, went for a few boundaries in the previous, but other than that, he's been excellent. Arif again. Oh, that stayed a bit low and just pushed into the offside. 1 run, gets through. That's full. Another good over this one. It's just going to be a single. Ishtiak just gets the 1.
9 balls remaining. PACC just need to sort of grind their way maybe to 125 even. Negate the net run rate loss. They'll lose the points anyway.
Every run crucial. That's full. That's inside edged. They're not going to take a single that time.
It's bowled him.
Has it gone straight through him?
Yep.
See, that's what that's where the non-striker got straight in my way. No celebration from the players because the USRC know that this game is done and dusted.
It really was. I thought the last wicket, I think it was Gaz's wicket, was understated, but that one there.
Oh, it could not be more understated. There was no sound.
No.
There was no movement.
It must have only just touched the stump,
Yeah,
knocked the bail off, because we didn't hear any
No,
rattle.
that's what I mean. There was no sound. There was nothing.
Well, it's in the books. Imi gets a wicket.
Yeah, that's 9 down now. 110.
Could be all out in the 19th at
Yeah,
this rate.
doesn't look like they're going to get that 125 you're talking about. Imran searching for the final wicket. Outside off stump and full.
Botters, when I'm doing commentary now, we have a new thing, the commentary position player of the day. We're not going to say who it is, but we're going to try to get an interview with that player of the match after this innings is done. So stick around after the end and have a chat.
I will try to go and grab the 8 for 52 podcast player of the match.
The Tripperhead Limited, in fact, because you get a Tripperhead mug. Did you bring any hats down?
I've got one hat.
Well, they can have a 8 for 52 podcast hat as well. Double award for the player of the match today.
I think
Which
you'll
will be
find.
decided by us here in the commentary position.
I think you'll find the player of the match might already have one.
Really?
I think so. That'll be my prediction anyway.
Well, this morning's player of the match already had a trip ahead mug from being on the podcast before, so that'll be.
They won't have a trip ahead mug,
That's true.
which is invaluable.
It is limited edition. No more shall be made after having my Alibaba account.
Trip ahead limited player of the match.
Yeah.
So I'll bring them across and trip ahead will interview them, yeah?
You can have a chat if you want, but either or, find out how they felt after this game.
Who's going to bowl this final over?
Looks like Hyatt.
Scores on 111. It is Hyatt. He comes in, he's full. He's punched in the offside. It's not going to go to the boundary. It's going to be fielded out there. Is that Akbar Khan out there? He does the fielding. Just gets one. Ishtiaq now. Oh, just bottom of the bat. One down the ground, long on will field. Another one.
Yeah, slow grind to the end, to the death here for PACC.
And that's full. And that's going to be one again. Bushy. 1-1-1.
Oh, I almost thought that one was going to get through there. Rattled the stumps.
Going to go down by around 70 here. Pakistan Association. So they're going to need to fight back next week.
And currently 73 behind. It'll be 73 run loss victory to USRC from this point.
Oh, that nearly took the off stump out of the ground. It goes through to Captain Shahid. Just the 2 balls remaining in this match. Convincing win for USRC this.
Yep. Can PACC bat it out? And can Hyatt get the final wicket in the final 2 deliveries?
They're going to get one there. Take them to 115. One final ball. Can we see it lifted over the top? Hyatt charges in. Final ball. Slower ball. Just flicked down the ground into the leg side. That'll just be the single. A convincing victory here for USRC, Bushy.
Yeah, brilliant effort by United Services Recreation Club. All over Pakistan Association. Winning by 71 runs in the end. USRC getting their first win on the board after a narrow loss last week. There's the batting card for PACC. Opening the batting, Hafiz Khan and Edisham. They put on some runs. Not much else happened. There was a good little fight from the captain Tanvir with 20, Sunny Singh with 10, Alian right there towards the end, 28. But in the end, all over, 9 for 116. USRC Premier Bowling did their job well. Look at that. None of the run rates up over 7.33. Good bowling, 1 wicket. Sharing it around Singh. Benny Singh got a wicket, 2 for Assad and Hassan, 1 for Imran Arif and Hyatt, and 2 for Gaz in the end. Stick around. We're going to see if we can have a quick chat with our player of the match. Botters has run out on the field to try to bring him over. We'll go get prepared. He'll be here in about 1 minute, so stick around for that. And we'll have a chat with the commentary team player of the match from this CHK Premier League T20. Yeah, it's a comprehensive victory here in the Cricket Hong Kong Premier League T20 Series. USRC victors by 71 runs over Pakistan Association. A great game and a great player of the match we have to award. It's not really a secret if you've been watching from the beginning. 75 runs off the bat. It is Akbar Khan. Thank you very much. Come across, have a chat. Firstly, there's your present. You've got a commemorative mug and an 8 for 52 podcast hat. I believe you've already had one of these, have you?
So far, I don't have the cap, but I think I'll take it as a souvenir.
Oh, wait, thank you. So, big innings out there. How was it feeling for you guys when you were batting?
I think initially when I walked in, it was 3 down in the power play. And before I went in, I was just talking about like how important it is not to lose 3 wickets in a power play. And the very next ball, Shahid got out. But, I mean, they gave us a good start. So power play 66 of 6 overs. That was, I think the start we needed. And I think it gave me a time to just take some balls and then get settled in, look what the conditions are. And after that, I think everything was coming off the middle of the bat. So, yeah.
We said that actually in the broadcast, you had a good platform laid down for when you came out to bat, and then you just powered on and got a huge score on the board. You did look a little proppy, a little sore. You okay physically after that batting innings?
Oh yeah, I think a lot of twos and probably eating a lot of fast food as well. So when I dived, it was like a slight niggle in my cough, but overall after getting some hydration, some water, I think it was pretty good. So it felt good after that.
And in the field and with the ball, USRC did a great job restricting PACC, so you got that 71-run win. You've got the win on the board. Little Saiwan has won up the hill, so lots going on in the Premier League. It's an exciting time.
Yeah, I think obviously one of our strengths is bowling, and I think the bowlers, they did the job excellently. Starting from the power play, they were bowling very hard lengths, and I think that is the way to go on these type of pitches. And then after that, spinners early, I think the youngster, he bowled really well. And after that, Gazanfar and everyone just chipped in. So that was like a complete performance. And I think I have to give credit to my side for fielding, because normally we drop a couple of catches, but this match, I think I dropped one. That was a tough one, but I think obviously credit has to be given to the boys for magnificent fielding.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations on your Player of the Match award, and well done to United Services Recreation Club for their win in the Premier League T20 Series. We've got a break next weekend, no games in the Premier League because we have the big international games coming. Nepal and PNG will be here in Hong Kong from next weekend. Join us on Cricket Hong Kong broadcasting from that for next Saturday. But until then, Aaron Bush signing off.